106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Welcome to the Goddamn Podcast with Drew and TJ. Let's get this goddamn thing started.
You're goddamn right.
You're goddamn right. TJ's starting right out of the gate with this fucking Bond villain.
Mm-hmm. That's right. This cat just will not get the fuck out of my lap, but I feel like an obligatory "I'll get you" gadget is required.
Has anybody made that band? A band called Dr. Claw? And just done that?
No,
thing?
it should be a band called "I'll Get You Gadget." I've told you that, like, some of the best band names I've come up with was like Widget and the Ball Shaggers, but I think "I'll Get You Gadget" is not bad at all.
Pretty good. That could at least be, if your band name was Dr. Claw, that could at least be your first album.
Oh yeah. All right, Keanu, you see him? He's biting the microphone. Fucking bastard. Stop that. Anyway, all right, yeah, so welcome to another beautiful goddamn Tuesday night with you again and again and again and again. I'll get the announcements out of the way real quick. First of all, big salute. You have to trust that I'm saluting. To all of our supporters, we really fucking appreciate you. We need you guys' support now more than ever. So please do check out Patreon at patreon.com/goddamn or subscribestar.com/goddamn, or of course hit us up on our Streamlabs, which of course has been updated. I threw in a new one. Nothing too crazy, but I had just a spare like 10 minutes and I threw one together. So there's an updated list that in the description.
Let me do that.
The new one is for I think $4.95. If you want to try that or some of the time-tested awesomeness that is our Streamlabs like list of options, go ahead and please do that. We appreciate any and all of your support. And for our supporters, we haven't done a patron show or planned one yet this month. You know how we like to do it right at the end of the month, but it is a short month, so it's coming up soon. Pay attention to your messages. All right, now quickly, I do like a pre-show or just play some tunes. Well, I've been trying like stuff I've never listened to before, which is risky. But let me tell you, I just listened to a song from a band with a cool name, speaking of cool band names, and the band's name is A Pale Horse Called Death, or which is a badass band name. But I sent you a link to the lyrics, Drew. It's got an awesome album cover and all that stuff, but it's kind of like this song I listened to. It's like 7.5 minutes long, and it's kind of slow, heavy, but slow, and the lyrics are maybe the most depressing thing I've ever heard in my life. So I was thinking if we could have Dark Matter maybe read those lyrics, and you can do it however you want in your own voice, or you can be emo about it or whatever. But it's the name of the song is Die Alone. It's the last link I sent you, Drew.
Oh, we want him to do it now, or we want to wait for?
Oh yeah, I want this out of the gates, and then you guys can hopefully this will encourage you to find your own wonderful shit for Dark Matter to read and give your own Streamlabs.
All right, you ready, Dark Matter?
Like seriously, you're God. You're doing it as God. I don't think you should.
No, that wasn't God. About Darth Vader.
However you want to do it. Like, have a quick look at the lyrics and decide how you want to go about that.
Okay. I think I'll do Darth Vader. Let me finish chewing this gummy.
it's dark matter, so we know it's just a sugar-free fucking gummy.
I was about to say,
It's a gummy saver.
Are they the sugar-free ones?
Nah.
He's like, I'm very sensitive to sugar, guys, and caffeine, and so many other things. If I eat bacon, my tummy gets upset.
My tum has a rumble.
It's like I had a ribeye once. Oh man, never again. Fucking puss.
Sometimes you wake up and your world is swallowed up. Sometimes your world changes overnight. Sometimes the ones you love betray you. Sometimes you find yourself all alone. My life has fallen apart so many times I lost count. So many people I knew, now they are all lost. One thing is guaranteed, you always die alone. Sometimes you want to put a gun to your head. Sometimes you want to pull the trigger, now you're dead. Sometimes we cry ourselves to sleep. Sometimes you find yourself all alone. My life has fallen apart so many times I lost count. So many people I knew, now they are all lost. One thing is guaranteed, you always die alone. My nightmares become real inside my head. I dream of my death. My life has fallen apart so many times I lost count. So many people I knew, now they are all lost. One thing is guaranteed, you always die alone.
As you can see, very uplifting lyrics.
And who would have thought with an album cover and a band name like a pale horse named Death?
Yeah.
What's the music like? Because the lyrics sound like it would be like drone doom or something.
It is kind of like that, but it's not like heavy. Like the lyrics, the way he's singing is not heavy. It's you play a second of it, so if you want. Typo negative.
So it sounds like doom.
Well, let me hear the
To listen to the full song and 50 million.
No, sorry, buddy. I'll just YouTube it.
Look. Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. What are you using your fucking Apple trial?
No, this was right here.
Sometimes you die alone.
You think I won't popify it?
Yes. Sometimes you want to put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. Now you're dead. That's some genius lyrics right there, though. Really not too far from Darth Vader, you know?
Yeah, it's not Doom. The other clip from the other side. This is on YouTube. The other clip actually sounded a bit heavier. Maybe.
Oh
like
no!
it's
it's the intro-y part that there's parts of it where they turn up the distortion and shit.
Yeah.
It almost sounded Soundgarden-y.
Yeah.
I was gonna say typo negative.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of like that dark side of like stoner rock.
Yeah.
That stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, whatever. Like I said, trying new stuff, but I was like, okay, because I like the kind of the pace of that. I was expecting it to pick up. It didn't. It just got softer. And then some dude told me about how everyone dies alone. I was like, oh, thanks, bud. Thanks for that one, eh?
Really need.
Yeah. I just thought that was.
Can I just add, though, that it's incorrect? For instance, if you're on one of the planes that hit the World Trade Center, you did not die alone. There was a lot of people with you.
Yeah, but you death is something you go through like by yourself. Whether you you know what I mean? I think that's where he's going with it. Not that like never more than one person has never died at the same time.
I think what TJ means to say is when you die and you meet Jesus,
Yes.
your one-on-one is with the Lord.
Jesus.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, duh. Pale horse. fucking
And that's clearly what they meant,
biblical.
too. Yes.
Biblical. You know, it's funny. The twins are obsessed with this, especially the little boy Cole. He is obsessed with this freaking show that I guess is on Netflix and YouTube and whatever. But it's like surprise eggs, and it's basically like a cartoon where they freaking like open eggs with that have toys inside of them, and they beg to watch this shit. It's so ridiculous, and I'm like, whatever, you know, it's not harmful or whatever, but you watch enough of it and you find these little parts where they sneak in like a little bit of Christianity or whatever, and it's always really funny because like, we should thank moms because they help with God's plan for you know, creation of life and da da da. It's like, oh, okay. Can we get back to opening up because you open up each episode for one, they have like a map with all the different areas that animals go, and they open up like a dozen of these eggs, and it's a different animal in each one, and you place it on the correct area where it would live. So it's like teaching kids, you know, the animals and where the animals live. Nothing fucking crazy. Then they have one that's like they're putting together a bus or something like that. So like each thing they open has like a part to, you know, the bus that they're putting together. I was like, okay, you know, whatever. It's nothing. I don't understand. First of all, who came up with it and how it can be so popular. Have you seen? You guys don't have little kids, so you have Coco Melon. And it's on Netflix. These people make bank, and it is the most mind-numbing. It's like they're not even fucking trying. The animations are like 2003 level digital fucking animation, like dark mattery almost.
Oh, come on.
But with a little bit more skill, I guess. And then and then like the song lyrics are like. Oh Jesus! Eat your broccoli, and then the kid's like, yes, I want to eat broccoli. It's like, good, broccoli's good for you. Yay, I like it. Woo.
Okay, so
I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. Those are the fucking like lyrics of this shit. Like brush, go and brush your teeth. Yay, I like to brush my teeth. Good, brushing is good for you. Yay, I like it. Woo.
So basically, it's like modern hip hop level lazy writing.
Yeah, I mean, it is fucking terrible.
To be fair, when I was real little, I used to like to watch Tom and Jerry because I liked the sound of Tom's tail getting chopped off. When Jerry would chop off Tom's tail, it would go chop. Right?
This explains a fucking lot.
That's what you liked about Tom and Jerry?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, the show was okay, but that fucking sound effect when they lopped off his tail, hell yeah, that's when you know you're talking old school fucking cartoons where they're freaking
they're mutilating each other.
Yeah, itchy and scratchy level. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, God, the time of the Wonder Pets. Oh fuck me, Wonder Pets. My older daughter watched that when she was little. Yo, let me tell you, the only show that I really fucking liked that I would watch with my fucking kids was Yo Gabba Gabba. And that show was fucking fantastic. They had Biz's Beat of the Day, where Biz Markie would fucking like give you his like like shit like that. And I was like, this is fantastic. They had an episode with Jack Black that was hilarious. Lots of at least somewhat entertaining and totally different. In fact, the old lady took our older daughter to a Yo Gabba Gabba fucking like live concert when she was little, and she still wears a shirt that she got when my daughter was little. She still has it and wore it a ton when she was pregnant with the twins, and it's Broby. It's one of the characters, and one of the things is like trying to get Broby to eat all the food on his plate, not just the stuff he likes, and the food that he doesn't like is sad because it's left on the plate, and they want to go to the party in his tummy. There's a party in my tummy. So yummy, yummy. I swear to fucking God, all this shit is like ingrained in my brain. Anyway, so she's got a shirt and it's Broby and it says there's a party in my tummy. And she wore that all the time when she was pregnant with the twins because obviously there was like a literal party, and this poor woman. She's you've all met her. She's not like a big girl, and to be carrying my freaking twins, she was like all belly. Poor thing. Oh well, I ruined her.
That's the idea. So she can't leave you. Nobody else will want her, right?
Yeah, well, what is this? Like, somewhere out there is her perfect man. It's like, that's why I keep her chained up in the fucking basement. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so anything else interesting happened for you guys this week?
No. Kind of just the same old. Working
Good.
these fucking early shifts.
Nice. We'll be sure
Yeah,
to run
I had
extra
a-
tonight.
Thank you.
I had something kind of sucky happen. I was like the night before last, I was thinking about buying a Bitcoin, and I was like, let me transfer some money in my PayPal, because you can do it through PayPal, and I'll hold on to a Bitcoin for a while and see what it does. And PayPal takes a couple days, and also they limit the amount you can transfer. So I was like, fuck it. And then it went up 10 grand. When I was going to buy it, it went up 10 grand.
So you lost out on $10,000. Were you
Yeah.
going to buy a whole fucking Bitcoin?
Yeah, why not? Nice round number.
This fucking guy's just gonna drop like 40 G's. Like,
It's ironic. Yeah, it's ironic that fucking one Bitcoin equals baller. Be like, yo, man, how many Bitcoin you got? He's like, yo, one. Everyone's like, damn.
I bet fucking Elon Musk knew you planned that out like that, Dark Matter. Then like while you were waiting for the transfer, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, Tesla, we're dropping 1.5 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, dark matter. Should have bought a fucking Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, there's other places you can get it aside from PayPal. I know PayPal offers it now, but you can get off of Coinbase. You can get off of most places. You just need do you have a Bitcoin wallet?
No, I bought a little bit in PayPal once, just to see how it works, and so that's what I knew. So that's what I was gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got all kinds of fucking apps for that shit now and all that, but
Yeah.
it's too volatile for my taste.
Yeah, it's too inflated right now. I would not buy it right now.
I mean,
not anymore.
Well, it depends on like what you're going to do with it. Like, if you're talking about just basically, if you're looking at it like I guess more like you would look at a stock that could go through the roof. If you're looking at it like that, just like a number go up sort of thing, then like it's kind of useful for that. But it's not to the point yet with money, because like with Bitcoin, like to use as money, because like the transaction fees for Bitcoin are like really high. That's why I use Bitcoin Cash to actually use as money.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll load up like my BitPay card with Bitcoin Cash and use that. But like regular Bitcoin is, especially like the more expensive it gets, the higher the transaction fees go. So it just makes it hard to use as actual money. But if you're using it like a stock,
So basically, you have to fucking, trade it in for a different, like more real or lower transfer fee currency.
well, like you don't really have to. I guess for some people, it's the big thing that's going for Bitcoin right now is just that it could go. Everybody's talking about like it could hit 1 million.
But okay, what can you buy directly with Bitcoin? Is there that many things out there?
No, you could buy anything if you have like I do. If you have like a BitPay card, you can. I buy my groceries with it. I can pay my mortgage with.
Right on.
Bitcoin.
Oh, so it's almost
but
like
I've-
a debit card.
Yeah, that would be
What
like a
I-
prepaid debit card. Yeah, but you can use actual Bitcoin on certain exchanges that just take Bitcoin too. So.
I mean, I've
You
seen
know
the
what's
option, but
funny?
just not very often, I guess.
You know what's funny is the first Bitcoin transaction was a guy bought 2 pizzas for 20,000 Bitcoins, and if he had just not bought those 2 pizzas, he'd be a fucking billionaire right now.
Yeah, I guarantee that there's a lot of those guys, and then there's a lot of if you've never had a crypto wallet, it's if you don't remember your password, you're basically like fucked. They give you this
Yeah,
like
that's scary.
12 word phrase that you're supposed to write down to remember, but like a lot of those dudes that did it in the early days when it wasn't worth anything, Some of those people are locked out of their accounts where they have like a shitload of Bitcoin. Some of those people have like $500,000 fucking dollars sitting in an account they can't get to because they don't have the key.
Fuck that! I'd be freaking the fuck out.
Because it used to be when it was so cheap. When it was so cheap, people used to just give it to each other. It's like, here, dude, here's like 5 Bitcoin. You know, it was like this new thing, and everybody's like, okay, cool, I have 5 Bitcoin, and they didn't care. Now the shit, one of them is worth like 40 grand, and they're like, what was the fucking number to the account? And and that's one of the things that being like decentralized, you can't just call the Bitcoin office and be like, hey, you know, I can't get into my shit. Like, they don't have anything like that. If you're out, you're out.
I'd be free. I would be freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
I would be. Yeah. Fuck that noise. I'm not the kind, like, I'm still mad about the fucking like $60 that was in my wallet that got stolen on the cruise ship like fucking 6 years ago or 7 years ago. I don't get over shit like that. If it was hundreds of thousands of dollars, I'm driving around a fucking 2005 Accord. You know what I mean?
So, some fat guy in the chat, his
dad. No need to fucking call him names.
Well, that's his name. His name is some fat guy.
Sure. Like anyone of our fucking like viewers would call themselves that, or things like "there's poop in my butt."
Well, his dad lost 50 in Bitcoin. That's $2.3 million that he lost.
Yep.
Dude.
Why
would you keep the Bitcoin in your wallet?
Well, the Bitcoin wallet, you have to keep it in some.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. When he says when he lost his wallet, and I'm thinking like, you know, it fell out of his pocket at the gas station. Not that
How
he
does it
wasn't
work
able to access it. You know what I mean?
How does your Bitcoin wallet, so to speak, work through PayPal? Because all I did was just log into PayPal and say buy. You know.
Yeah. Well, PayPal, I guess. I haven't bought Bitcoin. I know it's the option there to buy it through PayPal, but I'm assuming like your PayPal account basically, I'm assuming acts as your wallet.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done it on PayPal. I know it's an option.
It's just so crazy inflated right now. Like,
yeah,
it seems like a terrible time to get into it.
It is.
It seems
I would think so anyway.
Well, you see, it could be, but you see, like if like March last year, Bitcoin was $3,600.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, it was almost at 50,000. And
sure, I get it. My dad has had AT&T stocks for fucking decades, and he's like, I can't get. I mean, quite a bit of money in these freaking stocks, but he's like, they keep going up and then split, and then they go up and then they split, and then they go up and they split. He's like, I swear they've split like 5 times since I bought them. And if you don't know what splitting means, basically you're doubling your fucking money, or doubling your stocks. What happens is it gets to a certain point, and you basically get to split and you double your freaking your.
They want to.
So when it goes up
buyers.
up way more. So if it splits like 5 times, you're making like 10 times what you originally were. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
actually,
as long as the stock
5
keeps
times,
going
like
up.
25 times. Yeah. Exactly. As long as even if it crawls, but when it splits, let's say you start with 10 shares, it splits. Now you got 20, but then if it splits again, it gets 40, splits again, 80. And so 5 times, you end up with a lot of, but you gotta have super patience for shit like that, because it's a low risk.
Yeah. But the one thing I would say though is like, is it a bad time to get in? I honestly don't know that it's a bad time to get in, because
let me tell you who's not gonna fucking try it, because I'll tell you when it's a bad time. It's when I'll fucking do it, because when I fucking jump in is when the shit will fucking crash, and I'll be like, well, like $100 will turn into fucking 25 cents in like a matter of 36 hours after I fucking invested. So that's when it'll go down.
You ought to do what the big thing is like right now and hop into Dogecoin, because Dogecoin is. I've put some into Dogecoin. Joe was telling me, Joe hit me up on Twitter and was saying he put in like $1,000 in Dogecoin at like, I think like at 2 cents.
I'm leaning towards butt plug coin. It's really taken off.
Well, you know what? It could do you really well if Elon Musk pimps it on Twitter, because that's
they got a nose for that It butt plug coin. Whatever. I'm not touching any of that shit. Call me old school or whatever, but that's like I actually knew somebody I was friends with somebody whose father threw like shit, I want to say like 20 or 25 grand at the dot-coms, like right before like Yahoo, Amazon, all these freaking and it fucking blew up to like 440 grand, and that's when he pulled out. Like, and in a matter of a couple of months, it was like they blew up so fucking fast. He turned like 20 grand into well over $400,000 in like a matter of months. And then he got right the fuck out before the little bubble popped, and that's probably why it popped, is because so many people fucking cashed in. Anyway, just crazy good timing, or understanding, I guess. I think he was not like super into the stock market and shit like that, so he just got really lucky, and he had some savings and maybe took someone's advice, and it worked out really well.
That's good. I mean, I haven't made much on Bitcoin, but I use like I say, I use Bitcoin Cash, and I use it for transactions. I'm not just trying to like load a bunch in here and trying to get rich or whatever. But I mean, what I buy that I haven't used, and then it goes up a lot. I think just a little bit I've put in has probably made me about $50 or something like that. But I'm not trying to make money off of it. I'm just trying to use it.
Why don't you start your own, all right, and call it like, the real Fort Knox, and everything is backed up by actual gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be interesting to see if they do. They might have that. There's so many cryptos out there. They might have
like
one that's based
the
on
idea,
gold.
The original. This is worth this much gold. Direct, where it was directly tied. Kind of bring that back, but through cryptocurrency.
Yeah, that could be cool. Like the really cool thing about like Bitcoin and the crypto stuff is the KYC stuff. The fact that you can buy stuff on the internet, like basically anonymously. Like your wallet will give you every time you want to do a transaction, send or receive or whatever, it'll give you like this stream of like just random numbers and letters or whatever. And every time someone goes to like send to your wallet, it's never the same thing twice. It's always something different, so it makes it super hard to like track. And
it's like almost like a key gen.
Yeah. So it's just like a big long slew of like random shit that if the authorities were tracking down, they would have to do like a fuck.
What the fuck are you buying, Drew? He's like, the tank shows up next Wednesday. The rail gun. It says assembly required, but whatever.
But you see, that's what they hit Ross Ulbricht for, the guy that created the Silk Road. Is they were like, and that's what Janet Yellen, the Secretary of Treasury now, former head of the Fed, that's what her thing is about Bitcoin, is like, well, this could be used to fund terrorism. Because, it's hard to track the money. It's like, dude, US dollars are used to fund terror. Like, what are you talking about?
They lose millions and sometimes billions of fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like the idea that cash can't be used for shady purposes. Like, how many people have ever bought drugs?
Well, it's got the serial numbers, you see, Drew.
Has anyone here ever bought drugs or illegal substances with U.S.
No,
of course,
never,
never.
Anyway, let's get on with some fucking content. These people.
Yeah, I was trying to grab one.
No. I agree, they do lose hundreds of billions in the big scheme of things, the debt and everything. But I'm saying like directly just fucking lose money in these, in the Gulf War or whatever. It was shit. Hundreds of millions that they had lost. They didn't know where the fuck it went, which is fucking ridiculous. And they, you catch them with, these contracts, because the contractors basically buy out the fuck, to get the contract, and then they got $100 hammers. You know what I mean? And these aren't space hammers; they're just fucking hammers that they're marked up to take advantage. So they lose money in that regard as well. It's kind of ridiculous. Well, it's not just kind of. It's fucking ridiculous.
That's because they're playing around with other people's money, and I think that there should
It
be
feels
more
like play money to
accountability.
them. Yeah, it feels like
Yeah,
play money to these deep dipshits.
If there was more accountability tied to the government, then I think that would make a big difference.
Yeah,
You have to answer for the shit
just,
you lose, the
just
bad
like with the
deals you
cops.
make.
If your job is to enforce the law and you fucking break it, there should be double fucking punishment. And if your job is to fucking look after your constituents or the taxpayers and you fuck them over, there should be double the fucking punishment.
Yeah, the basic rule of all that is nobody's going to spend your money more efficiently than you are because you worked for it, you earned it. So that's just a general rule for anything. Like if their money's like rolling in,
Unless you're a dipshit.
Yeah, well,
a fool and his money are soon parted.
Yeah, very true. But if it's your money and you fuck up with your money, it's like, okay.
It's my money and I want it now. Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
All right, we do.
If you have a structured settlement, but you want cash now, call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now.
So that, by the way, is how you efficiently use your money. You make a commercial that everybody remembers the fucking every word of the goddamn jingle.
It's because they fucking look. I worked like night shift for a long ass fucking time before I got work my current job. So at that point, you don't go to work until like later, so you can watch daytime television. And which is not, I'm not encouraging it. It's terrible. But when I just leave the TV on for like background noise while I do shit around the house, or I used to. I still kind of do. But man, the commercials, if you left it on some channel and then let's say Maury came on, Maury fucking Povich, and then these are the commercials that would fucking play while Maury, or if it was like the People's Court, or whatever, this kind of shit would fucking play. And it was so repetitive. Every fucking commercial, the same, every commercial break, the same commercial would play. And then when they finally did a new one, it was the same fucking song, just in a different scenario. Over and over and over. So yeah, they drilled it in your head. I would have rather watched fucking Family Auto Guy or whatever. Family Auto Mart.
Oh, dude.
We're wheeling and dealing.
Did you see that Jerry Springer has his own judge show?
Yeah. He's been doing that for a while now. Judge Jerry. Judge Jerry. Yeah, it's like a TV court show. Yeah.
God, that sounds awful.
He's like, the final thought here. While you may think that you can damage your neighbor's property without repercussions, we here in small claims court bring a little justice to the world.
Yeah, the old Jerry final thoughts used to be great. He's like, all of us like to get our kicks with transsexual midgets, but
sure. He's like, sure. Did we bring in a bunch of black people and a bunch of white supremacists together on the same stage? Absolutely. But you watched it and you loved it. So final thought here is you're really the shit bags.
So take care of yourself and each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and each other. Good night. Fucking A.
All right, we ready for some content?
Yeah, let's do it. I sent some GIFs, which are always fun.
Yeah, let me sort these by size here.
Well, then, obviously, it goes dark matter, smallest, and then I'm guessing Drew, medium, and obviously, size 15 here.
It depends. We're size 15. Are we going by girth, or what are we doing?
What, you got a short, fat dick? Is that what? Really?
That's the width.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Drew. I was thinking Coke can. You're thinking castor oil can.
I'm thinking tuna can. Just like super short, just very round.
Dude, yeah. Oh, that is not a pleasant thought. No, yeah. Let's not talk about this anymore.
All right, what was it's not sorting right. Well, the GIF, best punch ever. That was a GIF, right?
Yeah, that's one. This is fantastic. It's like a car thief or something trying to get away. Ready? Boom. Boom.
Have we done this before? I think
we probably have. I think we've seen the actual video, and this is just it gift, which is fantastic.
Or is it
ready?
Or is it every place in England has this?
No, this
front yard.
This dude, we watched the whole video, and everyone's trying to run and get away, and this kid is thinking he's just going to run away. God, that's so perfect. Oh, yeah. And just stay down, you dirty bastard. Mm-hmm. Couple of pikeys. You like dags?
What do you think hurt worse?
I don't know. It's a pretty good punch, but the momentum bricks going into the bricks. Yeah, he just
and that's all like nose.
Yo. Get bricked.
Well,
get bricked like an old laptop.
What were you saying, Dark Matter?
Oh no.
Oh no. I thought better of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought better of it. Yeah. Special delivery.
What was the other?
I need to watch Snatch again. That was a great movie. And then Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. And then anything else with like Bullet Tooth Tony.
Well, all in all, it was just another prick in the wall.
Nightme says it gave to Streamlabs just a minute ago. Nothing on screen. Blah blah.
Okay, let me try it.
Check it. Let me see the other gifts that I sent you. You want me to name them off?
Yeah, if you could just tell me what their names were.
Sure. Let's see. We had one that's called Dumbest Bitch on the Planet, and another one called How to Deal with Assholes on the Highway. And I think that's it.
Oh man, looks like Nightme's doesn't want to play. Son of a bitch. There we go.
I can't get off. I can't get off unless a morbidly obese woman dressed like Mary Poppins steps on Twinkies while watching tentacle porn.
2手目ハズジャストドーネテッド $5.03 ホワイ DM do you let YouTube fuck the godam podcast by not sticking to the man and advertise for this show on your videos from time to time?
Time to time?
Time to time is a great question, you know. Huh? Why Dark Matter? Are you ashamed? Are we just a hot girl you bone once a week?
Because the chat makes fun of me too much, that's why.
That's exactly what we are. We're the hot girly bones.
Well, then you can bring in your fucking minions. Are you kidding me? If you fucking told people to come here and we would be the ones getting fucking shit on nonstop.
No, you turn them all against me.
No, they're all these fucking people that are like, Dark Matter, fucking, he makes some animations like he's fucking perfect. No.
They don't
you changed my life with your videos. Like, bitch, it's like, look at this. You had your life changed by that? Fuck me. Sorry, Drew. Didn't mean to get you there. I know it's hilarious to think of some ass bullshit like that. All right.
Fucking brutal. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
We love you, Dark Matter. All right. Here's one you'll probably like. This is Americans Who Hurt You.
And we're just gonna completely get it all on the counter. Spread it around as much as you can. I like to pour a lot of ground beef, just right there. Okay. Black beans all in here. Yeah.
No, she's making a 7-layer dip right on the fucking counter.
Guacamole is great. That there, yeah.
Dude, that's like the shitty cheese
all
too.
In here, just a little layer like that. And then I add jalapenos for spice, really. And I put them kind of.
Really? What else do you fucking add them for?
This is really, really important because it's not. You don't get enough spice without this. It's all over. I like having even more shredded cheese, so even more cheese just all over top of this. Ice cream style, just gonna blend it up. Just all the way in here.
Wow.
That's good. good. So now, the most important part, tortilla chips. You just want to kind of lay them all out in here. As many as you can get. And then you're going to get your hands in here and just blend them in. Just like that. Yeah.
I am now racist against white people.
Now we're going to take this. Looks about ready. We're going to kind of just pop that out of the top. That, beautiful. And you're going to take your ice cream scooper.
What are you going to do with an ice cream scooper?
Just take a huge thing of nachos, just like you would an ice cream cone, except this, instead of bites of ice cream, you have an entire nacho cone. Just like that.
Dude, by the way, the cheese cans she's holding in her fucking hands is the lowest grade cheese food they call it cheese food.
Actually,
it's like fucking crab with a K. Okay.
I have to correct you. That's one step above one of the baker buckets.
Oh yeah, no, now don't get me wrong. If my choice is a fucking baker bucket or something like, by the way, this is the kind of shit that you get in a baker bucket. They just fucking relabel cans like this, which are fucking like where do you buy shit like this?
I actually just pulled it up.
Costco, Sam's Club.
They sell this on Amazon.
How much?
How much is that?
$16.49.
Okay, that's to be delivered. So it's probably a fucking $4 can of cheese.
Let's see. Yeah, I see $7.95.
Yeah. Okay, so there you have it. We'll call it $8. Dude, cheese is not meant to be like that.
No, and you can look at it and tell, man.
Even Velveeta tries harder than the fucking like giant can of fucking cheese. The fact that I thought this was gonna be a how to basic like style, and I thought those were chocolate chips at first, which would have been really fucking gross.
Yeah, that cheese almost looks like mustard.
Dude, why do you layer them? Like, why don't you just mix them together anyway? If you're just gonna fucking mash it all together, and she lines it up like it's gonna be fucking rolled up or a dip. Like if you just put the chips on the side and let people scoop off of that, it's maybe not so bad. This is way too much seasoning, by the way. You have to. You're supposed to add this seasoning while the ground beef is cooking and with water to like kind of dilute it. And that's the only decent shit she's put in there so far is the fucking cheddar cheese and the jalapenos. This is disgusting.
It looks so tasty, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't try it if I was a certain level of high.
But why would you? I just don't understand why you would even want nachos in a cone, anyways. Like why?
Oh, because they're so fucking. They got this all figured out.
So, like the best, like if you were going to do something to change up the classic nacho, it would be to do something to make it less messy. Like the cone is not going to make that thing less messy.
No, I think the best thing they came up with was like scoops. The scoop fucking chips that like are meant to hold the fucking like that's a great way like. That's moving in the right direction. You can actually scoop up the fucking dip and it stays in the chip like it's a fucking little, cup.
I want you guys to remember this next time people tell you that white people have no culture. I want you guys to
yeah. Think of this.
This video.
This FAP material right here that you just paused.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Dark Matter.
Okay, wait, that's a Photoshop opportunity is what it is. We can have
Dark Matter doing his singing face,
and then you can put whatever else in the hand that you want. I'm just saying, or Photoshop Dark Matter's face onto the cone. I don't give a shit. Flip the cone upside down, put 2 eye holes in it, and make it a cake cone.
Oh boy.
All right, what's next? God damn it!
All right,
play the GIF, the stupidest bitch on the planet or whatever.
That's got to be fake. I don't
know. It's a BMW.
That's got to be fake. Why are they filming?
I don't know.
To do the bit. That's why. I won't believe it. I won't believe that a human being.
Oh, they are. There's a ton of them out there, dark matter. A ton of them.
Well, it could also be like dark matter has a good point, but it's also, you ever watch these people? Sometimes you know like when she's looking at her phone, and you just have your head up your ass and you're not thinking.
Mm-hmm. There's been times where I got that scared feeling that that you get when you can't find your phone while I'm on the phone talking to someone. I'm like, oh shit, where's my fucking phone? But I'm talking to someone on my phone. Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, we're not that fucking dumb, but
no, man. you might need to seek some help for that one, buddy.
Christ Almighty.
I'm never admitting shit to you guys again.
No, please, when it's stuff like that and being faced to mom bush.
Dude, the mom bush is maybe my dude, and oh god, there's some prime moments. We should have a little compilation someone should put together. Shit like Dark Matter explaining to his old lady about the fucking Japanese family incest butt wall porn. That was one of my favorite moments of this podcast ever. That was fan-fucking-tastic. And Dark Matter, you're a trooper for fucking following through with that.
Pretty sure that has been psychologically blocked from her memory. I highly doubt that she'll remember that.
Oh, well, next time she's on, I'll remind her.
That's how we solve that problem.
All right, what's next?
Okay. Oh, my God.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video.
Okay, yeah, all right, I know what this is. This one was making the rounds. I think he's on here with his lawyers or something, but he's not on, I guess he's not on his own account or whatever. So, like, somebody in his family or whatever had this thing set up to a fucking cat filter. This is like some old guy that didn't know how to get it off.
Wait a second. Stop. It says in the fucking top left corner, recording of this hearing or live stream is prohibited. Violation may constitute contempt of court and result in a fine up to $500 and jail term of up to 180 days.
So we'll put a GIF over it.
Yeah, just drag it off the screen. There you go. Now it's legal.
That's how we solve these kinds of issues.
Dude, can you imagine we go to court for this and they're like, and is it true, sir, that you then put a Beavis and Butthead GIF over said warning not to play video, and you thought that was good enough? Yeah, yes, ma'am.
I love that Beavis is wearing a Death Rock shirt instead of his normal Metallica shirt. That might have been a copyright thing, too.
You might want to...
we're trying to... can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it.
I think we need to get PETA on this.
But listen to what he says. Hold on.
I'm not a cat.
I can see that. I think if you click the up arrow next to this.
Dude, that is fucking fantastic. Why is it being recorded though? And why was it? You know what I mean? You think the old man that doesn't know how to remove the filter was recording it? No. If it's illegal to record it and release it, why are they fucking recording it and releasing it?
Well, the only thing I can think though is if this was for a case, like nowadays in the COVID era. Maybe
no, I went to traffic court over Zoom or whatever, or it wasn't Zoom, it was some other fucking program.
Maybe did they keep it maybe for the records or something?
Yeah, but the thing is that like there's a warning there not to like record it or whatever, and then if it's the legal like court that's recording it, why would they then fucking upload it? Unless they dismiss the case and they ask the guy's permission or something like that. But like, why is the court trying to go viral?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Although I just said this shit was everywhere. Somebody in the chat was saying this was on the news. So I guess did they put a Beavis and Butthead over the?
Yes, I'm sure they did.
Plot twist: he is a cat, says Turnian. What if the other two are cats with human filters?
Whoa! Don't give M. Night Shyamalan ideas for new movies,
dude. Ironically, the guy's in fucking court for taking a shit in the park and trying to cover it up with fucking sand,
with a couple of little kicks. Oh my god! We were watching that fucking Rick and Morty where Jerry hooks up with that cat, like the cat talks to him. You remember? And they're like out there playing like beach volleyball, and like some lady's like, "Oh, I just stepped in crap that's buried in the sand."
Yes.
She's like, "It looks like somebody tried to cover it up with two little kicks."
The Rick and Morty is fantastic. God damn it!
All right, let's see what else we got here. We do have a lot of content.
Yeah. I've got more like on the ready if needed.
This was a dark matter. Y'all, I'm hollering.
So I decided to knit a TikToker that makes me happy in the hopes that he sees this and it makes him happy too.
Who that's supposed to be?
I made the head and then made the eyeballs and popped those in and then sewed them into angry position, and then I did the same with his eyebrows as well. And then I unravelled some yarn and stuff.
That's me!
I forgot about the eyeshadow too.
That's me!
I used some yarn to make hair, and Omar helped me with this bit. And then I put all of the hairs in individually, and then gave him a hair and beard trim. And then this is what he looks like.
Gorgeous! I
love it!
Makes you happy.
Dude, that is like really well done.
Yeah, the crocheting shit is off the chain. How good some people. I told you guys that one of the old lady's friends crocheted her a chest burster and xenomorph dolls, and they are fucking fantastic. Like not bought, like made, just crocheted from fucking scratch. His face is fantastic, by the way. I used to work with a guy that looked exactly like that. He wasn't nearly as loud, but still hilarious.
That's crazy.
Like, is that me? Is that me? Oh, I fucking love it. Gorgeous. Jesus Christ Almighty. Somebody give that guy the fucking, what is it? Anal fucking pulverizer. What's the guy? What's he got?
Colon
crusher. Butt crusher. Colon crusher. That's what it is.
Anal pulverizer? That sounds like a fucked up wrestling move or something.
It's pretty close. I mean, let's be honest. That was pretty close. Colon crusher, anal. I mean, it's close enough. Whatever. What was the other one I called it? Like butt buster, butt destroyer.
By the way, you were looking for more band names. Anal.
Yeah. Boom. I just rolling off the tongue now. It just fucking, just flying out now. All right, what's fucking next?
Yeah, these are crazy. All right, this is Dark Matter. You sent this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is.
All right, so Disney is going to copyright the shit out of us. Is that right? Are these actual, like, okay? Clips. So they're basically using like copy on the animation here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see if we can try and actually put it down so it covers the like both of them. Yeah, and then put it off to the side, or whatever. I guess that works. Disney is going to be like, yes. So we're in court again, and Disney's like, so is it true that you did a humping eagle, an American flag G-string, lightly over our material, and thought that would make it so legally okay?
You had, and a lawyer would add, the eagle was humping children. Were they not?
I'm thinking this is the immediate next case to the last video we played.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Now, there's scenes that I've noticed, and The Jungle Book is one of them, but I've never seen this Winnie the Pooh movie. But there was, there's another Disney movie, I forget what it is now. Yeah, there it is, Sword in the Stone. That exact scene, I remember noticing that as a kid.
Yeah.
Well, they're saving money on fucking animation, obviously.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that is expensive to do. Just change the background, trace the fucking... The work is already done, you know what I mean? And if it's just filler shit...
Yeah.
So
it makes sense.
I don't understand how all that works, though. Especially back in the old days.
Okay, so they're literally just tracing... Like for the jungle, I don't know which one came first, but let's say Winnie the Pooh came first. So you're you're just tracing the animation, and you've got the background is solid for the most part. It might have some moving elements to it, but it's the moving thing that you are doing the frames of, or what do they call them?
Cells.
You know, thank you.
Yeah, like somebody had to figure out the timing and like what looks good
to make it look smooth.
Right.
And it used to take a lot of work.
Yeah, that took a long time and took a lot of work. And then the person that came after to cut the corners, they didn't have to do all that. They just traced it. They didn't have to work out this complex motion of the kid jumping down.
And they just changed changed the way the kid looked and the background that they were around. I mean, hell, they even left the fucking same knot in that tree there. But yeah, it's a lot of fucking work doing good animations, especially like hand drawing them, not like shift, control, drag, click, fucking bullshit like some people.
It's a perfect circle, TJ.
No, it's not.
It cannot be achieved by the human hand.
No, a perfect circle does exist, and it's a pretty cool band.
Oh boy.
Actually,
what?
Like Troll Drone says, work dark matter never has to do. All of my animations are original. I've never copied a single frame of animation. I have to think up everything on my own.
You don't have a fucking Jeffrey save that you just fucking copy pasta?
Oh, sure, but I animated that myself, so I get to take the credit for it.
Okay, but like Disney gets like literally owns the fucking shit, so they get their own. They get a pass, right? Okay, well we're in agreement there. I was about to have to fucking fight you, Dark Matter, but we're okay now. We've agreed. Remember the video of the guy that's like arguing about the Disney princess shit with his. I guess it was set up or whatever, but we played it on here. He was like in a passionate argument about some fucking like Disney princess bit movie. It's like, and another thing, like entertaining or whatever, but either staged or they got the success out of it and then they staged another one because there was like a follow-up. Which I fucking hate.
How does that work now? So like Princess Leia is a Disney princess now.
I mean, whatever, sure, but I mean, they own all the rights to that shit. They can do that if they want. And she was already a fucking princess, and now Disney owns her. So yeah, naturally, they're already. You know what I mean? It's not the Disney princess thing. I'm surprised it's still around, to be honest. But they've done a good job of like kind of diversifying it with like what's her name from Moana.
Yeah,
and they like kind of. And what was the
the
little girl from like Wreck-It Ralph? She's
What
like
did
a Disney
I-
princess.
What did I lie about, Troll Jones? You're accusing me of lying. I take issue with that. What did I lie about?
He reuses stuff aside from the characters. Do you reuse backgrounds and stuff? That's what I was thinking, Fudge. The guy from Rocky
I
Horror
think
Picture
so. I think I've reused backgrounds before, but they're backgrounds I created.
Okay.
And
Are we
sometimes
absolutely
animation-
sure it was not
like-
the same fucking artist that did
Like I
Winnie the
reuse
Pooh and
heaven.
Jungle
I
Book?
reuse
sure?
the heaven background every single time I do a God and Jeffrey cartoon.
Lazy.
What is heaven supposed to change?
Lazy.
It's eternal.
Lazy. Bro, let me tell you something that's always fucking fresh is this podcast, all right?
That's right. And we will have more. That's what I mean, Drew. Good. We will have more
Anyway,
fresh
when-
content when we come back.
Yeah, when we get back from break, stay tuned. We got a lot of good shit that we're going to cover. So, yeah, stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back. And just a quick reminder, Streamlabs, of course, is open. We appreciate what we've gotten so far. Who was it the first time?
Night
Me. Thank you very much, sir. And any of you that want to get in on that, you're more than welcome. Other than that, we will get straight into some fucking content.
Let's do it. Let's see if we got anything remotely tech out of all this. Teej, what are you drinking tonight, man?
The Yingling Golden Pilsner.
Very nice. Dark matter?
Caffeine-free Diet Coke. 16.9 ounces.
Balls out.
Yeah.
I don't know how he makes it through the whole show pounding those things, bro.
Actually, no, before that, it was a root beer, diet root beer.
Yeah,
Caffeine
actually.
free, of course.
As all root beer is.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of upset by that because I drink a lot of diet drinks when I drink soda. And I'm kind of upset to find out that they are almost all of them are caffeine free. Especially the root beer, because I love the root beer.
They can't hide the fucking bitterness of the caffeine.
You know, I have these root beer bottles that look like real bottles of root beer, and I like to drink them in the car. When a cop goes by, I like to take a swig to see if he'll pull me over because I want to hit him up with the root beer and embarrass him. But it never works. They don't give a shit. They see me. They don't care.
They can take one look at you and see, like, that is not a man that enjoys beer.
It's white privilege, TJ.
Yeah. It's bald privilege. It's lotus privilege. Anyway, all right. Let's get on with some of it.
Let's see, tech. We can do. This isn't really tech though. The Tyler-owned garage.
Oh yeah, sure. If Tyler owned a garage, this is probably what would happen in it. I don't even know what these idiots are fucking doing.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that would
That's
be TJ's
somebody's
car.
Yeah.
And then the idiot shows up with the fucking fire extinguisher and has no idea how to fucking where to point it.
Oh no! Why are you?
Yeah, you do that? Oh no, that it got bigger. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. You fucking spray it on the fire, you idiot. What the fuck is the point of spraying it on the bottom of the car?
He just wasted that whole thing. You know, that's what's funny. Like when the people come in to do like our audits and stuff at our store, you know, one of the things that like they'll ask you, like, what do? You get locked in the freezer and all that kind of stuff. But one of the questions they'll ask you is like, how do you use a fire extinguisher? And I'm like, who the fuck wouldn't know how to use a fire extinguisher?
The same motherfucker that would get locked in the freezer.
And this is TJ's car, by the way. Look at it by the start of this.
Wait, no, I want to see the beginning. What the fuck are they doing? What is he doing that starts this?
Maybe he had a cigarette in his hand and.
Nah, like I don't. It didn't Mythbusters disprove that?
Unless they're using some kind of very, very flammable. Like, I don't understand what's happening. It's in his hand here, and then he spills it, and it creates a puddle. But I think that the guy there with the blue thing, I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that a gas can?
That's what it looks like.
It looks like it spills some of that. All right, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, definitely something comes out of the gas can.
Welding your gas into Dionysus.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. The fucking
what would they be welding? Like what?
Jesus, I don't.
He's not holding anything that's attached to any like gear.
He threw a flaming thing down there in the left-hand
he's
side.
lucky that it went out and didn't catch something else. Just total fucking panic.
Yeah.
They got a fucking decent lift and a dyno.
Hold on. All right, Night Me has sent another Streamlabs, but for whatever reason it's not playing. There we go.
Yeehaw, got Snake eyes.
2手目ドーネテッド $5.04. You are welcome. I have a bit to give now.
Good man. Well, if you feel like getting one last one in on the third hour or whatever, the new Streamlabs is a $4.95 option, so it's the cheapest of the options. Tried to make it accessible. Dude, look at this. Just will not leave me alone.
Tails straight up.
Keanu.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying about this. Okay, so if that was welding gear that the dude had in his hand, what he has in his hand would be attached to something. But it's not, which makes it even weirder. Like there's no hose or anything.
He grabs the fire extinguisher and fucking wastes it. What are you doing?
Just trying to save the car, I guess.
Yeah, the whole shop is going to go up because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's the irony. He wanted to save the car. Now the car is going to be lost with the whole shop. Because this dipshit does not use a fire extinguisher.
It was probably just enough to do the job if he'd fucking aim it at the goddamn... When you fucking first spray a fire extinguisher at a flame, the first thing it does, especially if it's like an oil-based thing, is flare up. But you just stick with it.
Well, you know what's hilarious? Like, if the dude that brought that car in, it's just like, yeah, I just need to rotate and balance, guys.
Yeah.
Then he comes back, and they're like, got a little issue.
It's like, you're gonna hope the blue book on that was pretty good, and that your deductible is real low.
Oh, dude, I think they're... Okay, so they're draining the tank. Watch the string, watch the flame go right up the fuel line, watch. Watch, see? You see it?
Oh, yeah.
And why the fuck would you drain the tank with it up like 6 feet in the air?
Well, to get it to... It looks like they're... Are they draining... What? And how?
So they're draining it from like 6 feet up to just like go right down into an open container.
Is it an open container too? Jesus. What a couple of maroons.
And what's crazy is this doesn't look like it's... This looks like it's a decent shop.
Yeah, they got the
as far
a
as
lot
like
of the right...
Yeah, the gear and everything.
Yeah, the lifts are... I mean, it's... When your equipment is decent, it's just the morons that are going to fuck it up. Christ. This fucking guy. This is what pisses me off the most.
It's painful.
Like, I get it. It's up on the fucking... It's on the hose or whatever, but, like, that's not what's causing the worst of it.
Philly's asking, aren't the proper instructions for using the fire extinguishers printed right on the tank? They are. The only thing I mean, the way he's using it is just totally wrong. But I don't know, like, if it's gasoline on fire, I don't know how...
Well, here's the thing. If it's continuously dumping gas, which is what it looks like, if there's still, like, let's say 4 gallons of gas in there and it's just fucking dumping out onto the fire, there's no amount of, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But you're number one, you don't do that in the shop. You can drain a gas tank without having it on a, you can just put it up on blocks, stands, ramps, whatever, a jack, and just fucking not.
You know how you could tell that was a gas?
You're the one that came up with it. Stop trying to put it on me. This is your fantasy. I'm just trying to help you out.
Thank you, Dark Matter. Dark
What the hell was that?
Oh, that's you being so willing to help with our fantasies.
I interrupted myself. I was going to say, you know how you could tell the difference between a gas fire and like an electrical fire is you have to use a fire extinguisher.
And
That was a 5-alarm terrible joke.
By
Yeah,
the way,
bars.
he had a comment with that. Vincent had a comment with that. He said, "You ever see a bartender do a long pour? That's why the car is up." Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The car
Yeah,
is up, all right.
Jesus, what a yeah, it's up in flames.
So now
Thank you, Vince.
Now it's on Craigslist, slightly used.
Near mint.
Slightly used.
Near mint. Fresh coat of soot.
Heated only once.
Needs gas. Just needs gas. That's like the classic, just needs a fuel pump. Sure. Tow it off my pay me money and tow it off my property, and then it's your fucking problem.
All right. Tell me you're from Australia without telling me.
Is that a fucking kookaburra? That's like a fucking big ass. What is that? Like a funnel spider?
That looks like
Huntsman.
That looks like
Terrifying.
Spider off the Zelda missions.
Damn.
I think it's a huntsman
Dude, just
going into the car.
Yeah, thank
Almost
you, Bird.
made it.
Thank you, Bird. That's the kind of shit that it crawls out from under your door handle, and you just sell the car. And you put it on Craigslist, and you don't mention it.
What do you do if you're driving and that thing comes up from under your seat and crawls up your lap? Like,
pull over as fast as you fucking can. I mean, rolling the car isn't going to help you much. You fucking
Yeah, but to be honest, your average person, we're just rolling that car, man.
Sure, yeah. You break your neck and get bitten by a spider.
You break every bone in your body so you can't get the spiders crawling on you.
It's just impunity. You break your fucking back and it's just crawling on your face, biting the shit out of you, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Fixed it, didn't you?
Fucking A, man. Australia's it's a crazy ass continent.
Is that what that bird is though? Is that a kookaburra?
It kind of look. I mean, I'm asking because it's Australia. It could be just another fucking Australian crazy ass bird. Kookaburras are badass though.
That's what they put on.
It's not a kiwi, I'll tell you that. Kiwis are fucking like little fluff balls. Yeah, they're little fluff balls.
Yeah, kookaburras are what they put on their from like the Perth Mint. They're like silver rounds, like beautiful coins.
Yeah,
oh yeah, that's a really cool looking bird. What a bizarre looking little bird. Pull up a picture of this.
And thank you, Stephen James. I see you in there for that buck. Yeah, cool little birds, man. Kookaburra.
Okay, so what is the scale on this thing? Because it looks like a sparrow with a duck beak.
It's like pretty small. I think they're about like 5 to 6 inches.
Okay.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah, it's a cool looking bird.
Yeah, they are. Dude, there's a big ass hawk that's been perching on our fence. And mind you, now that I am up early in the morning anyway, it doesn't bother me when it's like, but it doesn't do that nearly as much. It just kind of chills out. And the other day he was sitting up on the fence and I was kind of watching him from the upstairs window. And the fucker like went down and started fucking with something in the dirt. He was like grabbing at it with his talons. And I was like, oh, get it. And I couldn't tell if it was a small snake or like a big earthworm or whatever, but he got that fucker and took off with it. It was trying to get away from him. He was like fucking pluck. I watched him pluck at it for like maybe 90 seconds until he finally got a good grip. I was like, oh, it's all over. Them fucking talons are super, like, fuck you up.
All right,
there's no talon how bad it would hurt.
Let's try. Oh, this is an insulting title you gave this video. The fakest video since Jetpack Samurais?
Yeah. This is right. You guys are going to probably think this shit is real.
triggered about the reality of the jetpack
You
samurais.
just can't handle it. That shit
Yeah, you guys are gonna tell me this is a real fucking earthquake video too.
Is there audio? Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
This is so real, guys.
What would you do in this situation, T?
Typical lunch out turns into a dramatic experience.
Thankfully, I'm here to subtitle the shit out of this. Yeah, no one's seriously injured because there's no fucking earthquake.
They do look like they're all acting.
They are.
What is it about bad acting where you could just tell?
Yeah, like instantly.
It's right up there with bad animation. They're shaking. They're not even shaking the camera. They just put an effect on the and then every time something shakes, people's hands are on it. The woman.
It just stops right away.
Yeah, just done.
And then, like, the woman just looks, what was that? And then, like, right back to, oh, God.
And it's not over yet. And that woman is about to be such an over-the-top actress.
None of the light fixtures are moving.
Nothing is swinging. And somebody is literally just flipping the lights back and forth here in a second. Literally just flip on, off, on, off. Oh, yeah, sure.
That was bananas.
Uh-oh. This time we're gonna fucking look at him.
They're moving the table now.
Notice how the other table is not moving.
Yeah.
Because the other guy's not shaking. Look at this chick.
Why are they turning the lights on and off?
Oh, because the power is cutting in and out, except for all the other lights.
Oh.
See the light behind the bar? That one's not flashing.
Right. That's
Nothing
the good
is swinging. Nothing is swinging.
Why does he keep grabbing the table?
Because it's got to shake, dark matter.
Oh.
How's it going to shake if he's not shaking it?
Well, did this woman just die from the earthquake?
This looks like an excellent beginning to a porn.
I thought dark matter would say it first, but yeah, she's a little shook.
Oh my God.
Oh man. That was crazy. That was tough acting right there. So anyway, yeah, this is right up there with the fucking samurai jetpacks, as far as I'm fucking concerned.
No, I don't think so. This was fake.
Yeah, this was fake.
Just like the fucking samurai jetpack. You could see them
Wait,
swinging.
why are you comparing a fake thing to a real thing? That's what I want to know.
Because it's not. They're both fake. That's what I'm saying. All right. All right.
I don't understand.
I'll tell you what. We'll raise the money, and for a couple of jetpacks, and you two will get up and fucking swing your swords at each other.
Well, we're also, you got to remember, that sounds fun and all, but we are not trained samurai like those men.
Oh yeah. No, we'll raise the money for that too.
Oh, good. I can have I can be like Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. Go fucking live on a compound.
Bro, the mental image of replacing Tom Cruise with Drew in The Last Samurai is a fantastic thing. What a wonderful fucking... I'm never going to watch that movie the same anymore. I'm going to see your fucking smiling ass face.
That was a great movie, but it would have been better with me in it. All right, let's see what's next. We have How Not to Deal with Assholes on the Highway. This is a GIF.
Oh no, this is How to Deal with Assholes on the Highway. He's trying to change
perfect.
lanes, cut off.
Matt Mills says Tom Drews.
Asshole. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, well, how about this? Oh yeah, fuck you. All right, you see it there? He's trying to change lanes. This guy's being a douche. He goes back. Guy's like, oh yeah, fuck you. And guy's like, all right, fine. I'm going to take my exit here. Or am I?
So this is somewhere in Asia.
Yeah. They're driving like douchebags. So he treats him like a douchebag.
It's a road rage thing, probably.
There you go. Enjoy your exit. I hope that's where you're going. Probably not, since you were just trying to fuck with me. Maybe it's a ex-girlfriend or boyfriend trying to track someone down. Looks like they got a little stuffed animal on their dash for each time they've done this. Like when they paint the little, shit on the side of a warplane for all the shit that it's shot down. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vincent, I don't know why the audio didn't come in for this Streamlabs, but yeah, I did say it, buddy. I can see it on my end, but I can't.
Try restarting the widget, and if that doesn't help, we have not changed anything.
No,
I added one new option. I didn't change any other freaking settings.
Let's try that again. But see, it doesn't even.
It doesn't even say.
You're the one that came up with it. Stop trying to put it on me. This is your fantasy. I'm just trying to help you out.
What was I talking about?
The fuck knows. All right, let me double check. I'm looking at it right now. What? What's so fucking funny?
Someone throws a paper airplane at him, so he throws this fucking monitor, fucking big ass monitor.
Where is it? There it is. All right, let me have a look-see. It should be, let's see. Message template, image, fade in, fade out. Boom. Except, yeah, it should be. I've got the alert text. The freaking font size is all set and everything. Here,
I don't know. The other ones have popped up. We'll see it. If somebody sends another one, we'll see it. I did read that one out, so. I
apologize.
One more time, Vincent says, "You ever see a bartender do a long pour? That's why the car is up. This is the car that got caught on fire."
Yeah, the long pours are fantastic. By the way, you know what a long pour is, Dark Matter?
Oh, what?
Long pour.
It's like when they're tall guy that doesn't have a good job.
No, it's when they're pouring the drink out of those little nozzles they have on the bottles, and they lift the bottle away.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's traveling. The liquid's traveling a long distance into the glass, and then cutting it off without spilling any. It's called a
gotcha.
I don't see any reason that it should not be coming up. So I'm just going to hit save settings one more time just to be sure. I don't see why it wouldn't. Minimum amount to alert is set at $4.70. And then I have the text to speech is back. I got that set up. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Let's try this. I think I figured it out. All right,
we'll try it again.
Right, hold on, and saved. Go ahead. This should. If this doesn't do it, then fuck it. I just did it, though.
You're the one that came up with it. Stop trying to put it on me. This is your fantasy. I'm just trying to help you out.
I know this is going to be a strange
Vincent
feeling
McManus has just donated $4.95. You ever see a bartender do a long pour? That's why the car is up.
It's going to be a strange feeling for you too, but I'm getting sick of my own voice.
Yeah, that makes 3 of us. And actually, no, that actually makes like 46 of us because I think everybody in the chat is sick of it too.
Yeah,
but, Vincent, and that goes for everybody, man. If it doesn't come up or whatever, and I don't read it, just let me know and I'll read it. I'm more than happy to read what you guys pay to say for damn sure. So
exactly, and I'm trying to fix all the settings here. I can't set it. I can't set the minimum too low, or we can just get like interrupted constantly, which kind of
right.
We don't mind being interrupted, but I might make some lower options in the future that we don't necessarily make available all the time, but maybe like once a month or something like that.
But let's give these people some more content. You want to do snakes versus people?
Oh, that's always fun.
What is that?
That's a real snake. This is also a real snake. I think it's a fucking rattlesnake or something. It goes after her. This one, I don't know if you saw it. It was chasing a frog or something.
You
go back.
Shit thrown at it.
Yeah.
Or mouse, frog. People's like instinctual reaction to snakes is fucking hilarious. I mean, I do the same shit. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, dude, I think that's the quickest I've ever seen my dad move.
It's a thing about like the fact that they could be poisonous and that they move so quick with no fucking legs. It seems unnatural to look at and to be around.
But it's interesting though because it's such a what's the word I'm looking for? Where it's such like a not even it's not you're not even thinking about it. It's such
it's instinctual.
Yeah,
it's an instinctual built-in fear that is. It's the same reason that like just the like sharks because we feel so clumsy in the water. Sharks are fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Efficient like killers that can smell a little bit of blood from a fucking mile away. Yeah, it's scary. That's a
what?
That's a big ass snake.
Yeah.
What the hell was it doing? Yeah.
Putting a little fake snake by his fucking ship.
That's fucked up, man.
This.
And that's the other thing, dude. Those fake snakes look so real, and you can get them for so cheap. You get them
Yeah, I know. This guy right here, they got the shit out of him. Is it real? Oh shit.
Oh.
You give that old man a heart attack. Dude, if that was coming out of my attic, Jesus. Little fucking kids don't care. So we got the opposites here. We got the people that are terrified of them and the people that are not scared enough.
Oof.
That's so fucked up, man. The dubstep was a good touch.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just libertarians, Drew. These are your people. No step on snake.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No step Snek. Look, they put the fucking fake eyelash. This poor fucking.
Whoa. See? Ooh.
Even the goddamn Buddhist is like, holy shit.
Yeah, and it's another one of those things where like it's probably way more terrified of you than you are of it.
Yeah.
But it's still just like pure instinct, man.
Again, it's the fucking speed of which they move and without fucking arms and legs is fucking terrifying.
I mean, for me, mice are like that too. Mice
What?
are mice. Yeah, dude, mice get me like the way like how fucking fast they move.
I mean, I'm not even like once the initial like for example, the old lady was like, "There's a snake." She texted me. She's like, "Hey, I went over to my mom's or whatever, with the kids. But hey, when you get home, we saw a snake in the kitchen." And that was the end of the text. And I'm like, "Bitch, details, details, please." She's like, "Oh, okay. It was a small like red rat snake." Which are pretty common here in Central Florida. And she's like, "I'm pretty sure it went behind the fucking dishwasher." So I'm like, son of a bitch. And so I fucking, of course, as soon as I go in the kitchen, I see the fucking, see him turn around and book ass right back behind the dishwasher. So I had to pull the dishwasher out and fucking pin him. And I just caught him and went and released him in the backyard. Because those are the kind of snakes you want around. They keep the fucking rats and mice from fucking overpopulating around your area. So I leave those. Now, if it had been a fucking rattlesnake or a cottonmouth or anything along those lines, sorry, you're losing your fucking head. Can't have you around.
Yeah, you can't take the chance of a kiddo getting bit.
Hell, or even the dog. I don't want any of them getting fucking. The dog is fucking fearless. There was a big black racer out there one time, and which is a just long black freaking snake that's really fast. That's why they call them black racers. Man, Chibi was on that bitch instantly, but he's an idiot, doesn't know where to fucking bite it. So of course he bites it right in the middle of the snake, and he's shaking it, and the fucking head of the snake is popping him, but they're not poisonous or anything like that. So Chibi also picked up a fucking possum and shook him like it was a goddamn Polaroid picture.
Stephen James says Drew has heebie-jeebies with mice. Rats can be 10 times as large. Drew's other well. Yeah, I mean, look, a possum is basically to me like a cat-sized rat. But possums are they're creepy, but they don't freak me out like mice do, because mice just it's like they come out of fucking nowhere. If I see a mouse in a cage or something, or a little jar or whatever, it don't bother me. But if I see a coworker
that's terrified of frogs, terrified.
Yeah, that seems weird to me. But I've also known people that are freaked out by roaches. That doesn't freak me out. But
it's Drew's fucking Joe's apartment over there.
Well, I mean, obviously, if I see a roach around the house, you want to kill it, get it out, whatever. But they don't scare me. They don't freak me out.
Drew doesn't mind as long as they're German roaches, yeah. Da. Das ist gut, Roach.
We are the best of the cockroach.
We are small and efficient, and we have large colonies. We take over. We are the superior Roach. Let us be honest. Yeah. Those palmetto bugs are mere fucking inferior. We should put them all in camps.
You should call the Terminators. They should all be extinguished.
Yeah. We did a raid on them not too long ago.
Roaches are gross. I hate roaches. Yeah, I don't like roaches either. And they are gross, but they don't fuck with me, especially snakes.
It's one of my favorite memes now is it's the eating bugs, and it's the ooh face, and then it's eating wet bugs, and it's basically fucking shrimp, lobster, fucking all the crayfish, all that shit that it's basically fucking water bugs, and we're can't get enough of it. Yep. Everyone wants to eat fucking water bugs. But not they're roaches that's gross.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what if you had a cockroach boil like you do crawfish. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's disgusting. I don't look. I've had the chocolate covered grasshoppers or crickets and shit like that before. I've seen the scorpion ones, never tried that. But I have eaten candy.
What do they taste like?
It's just like crunchy nothing.
Yeah.
The chocolate covered ones taste like fucking like almost like a bite of a fucking crunch bar, but it's just the crunchy part is coming from the exoskeleton of the fucking insect.
Ugh.
Oh, this is
whatever.
Jeebies.
Dude, look at the Chad that's exactly what I was talking about. People that are freaked out by roaches and not by mice. It seems like I have the opposite thing. Roaches don't bother me. But mice fuck me up. But like everybody in the chat is just like going crazy over roaches. Like Fudge is like, I'll burn the fucking house down over roaches.
Jesus.
Scorpion stung my foot the other day.
Really?
Yeah, it was in my shoe.
No shit. What kind of scorpion?
Just one of those ones you find around the house.
Like little wood scorpion?
I don't know what it's called.
I used to have an emperor, and those fuckers get big, and his name was Chumongre. Chumongre.
It was maybe
it was like that, man. He had a big ass.
Maybe like 2 inches. It was.
Dude, that can be dangerous. I mean, we don't live in an area with like deadly scorpions, so we're okay with that. But still, I mean, it didn't feel good.
It was like I put my shoe on, and then I instantly knew something was very wrong. I went to go put on my kids' shoes, and then it was like super sharp pain on my middle toe, and I was like, something's in there. It felt, and then I took off my shoe and banged it on the ground really hard, and the scorpion just slid across the floor.
I think I'd be.
Did you kill him?
I took a picture of him, and then I took my shoe and smacked him with it, and he was dead instantly. Yeah.
There's scorpions here, but they're a little further like west than we are. But they're those little bitty like tan colored ones.
Yeah, they're like sand scorpions. They're like little. Yeah. Anyway,
I can't have them stinging my kid or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've all been stung by some crazy shit before. I've been stung by a stingray. I've been stung by a yellow jacket.
I've been stung by yellow jackets a lot.
Dude,
I've been swarmed by yellow jackets.
Dude, those things are fucking bad. I was in that was in California, and they were in a like little bush/tree thing, a big nest of them that I didn't know, and I was setting up. I set up a couple fucking fireworks, like little M8, and it pissed them off, and they came straight after my ass. They tagged me a bunch. Shit hurt. Oh my! It's fantastic.
Thank you, T prescription.
Dude, can you send that to me, please? Yes, it's been a hot minute.
Do not send that to TJ. He's gonna fap to it.
Oh, that's going straight to the fab folder.
I do not consent.
I don't, bitch. That turns me on even harder.
I totally consent to you fapping to me.
Okay, I'm still turned on, just not quite as much.
Fuck.
Yeah, Cernian said it all. Ew. And I'm not even talking about the fucking the ice cream nacho ripoff. Terrible. Oh, terrible.
We need more nachos in the account.
Yeah, make sure you send that to me, Drew. That's gonna have to make the thumbnail somehow.
I'm gonna send it right now.
It did that's true. It did remind me of Spaceballs dramatic unicycle.
Mm-hmm.
You've captured that.
The stunt doubles.
Dude, it did kind of, yeah. It did kind of look like that. And
Princess
Velsa. I needed a cigar.
Yeah, it turns around. It's just like some dude with long hair, with a big ass cigar.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
Well, that is true. I did have hair, so I mean,
it was an improvement.
Maybe.
Yeah. The only use you've ever had for a comb is to comb the desert.
We ain't found shit.
The Schwartz is with you.
All right, let's do somebody give this bitch a Snickers.
Crazy lady that's acting like we were trying to run into her when we were backing out. She's got a f***ing knife.
Dude, that face.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
It makes it even scarier because the way she's about to end. But this is, of course, a version with the terrible fucking. We need to explain everything to you. It's not enough that we fucking put it up in text. Now we need some fucking dummy to say it and put her picture up in the corner. Anyway, this bitch, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Okay, somebody give this bitch a Snickers.
By a manic woman with a knife.
I don't know, the one by Chipotle.
Red Robin.
Chipotle.
Red Robin,
Chipotle.
By the way, this said
I'm at the Panda Express, you know, that freaking chink joint with the with what? They got the noodles And the orange chicken.
The Chipotle.
Just right next to the Chipotle.
Anybody here from Montana?
And the Taco Bell.
I've driven through Billings. I guess that's as close as we'll get. I spent the night in Billings.
What were you doing in Montana?
I
spent the night in Joe, Montana one time.
It was 1996.
Well, let me tell you, for a quarterback, he's got a tight end. Thank you.
Well done,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
Oh, well done. I'm sorry, Dark Matter. In 1996?
Yeah, just driving around the country, just driving to Washington to visit a friend, and then down south through California, and then across the south on I-80 back home.
Okay, so you were just doing like the outskirts of the continental United States, basically?
Yeah.
Just looping it?
Mm-hmm. It was when I was a teenager too, and I had was very irresponsible, and by the time I got home I had $20 left. So I was like, I made it. Like, if it one more tank of gas, then I would have been fucked.
Wow. So Dark Matter was probably involved in this incident. That's what he said.
We're hoping so. This is probably what triggered it. The glare from his fucking bald ass head.
Red Robin, all that stuff.
Dude, she looks terrifying.
In the car,
and she's like trying to open the doors and beating on the doors already.
6561. Because if she comes up here and busts my window, I'm gonna punch her in the fucking head. Now she's stabbing the car with the knife.
Oh, she has a knife.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
can you
been
please
jabbing
get
at the
somebody
car.
At this point, it's like, okay, you're in a car. Just go. She'll move out.
No. Fuck that. Don't stab your fucking Lotus. You're just gonna drive away.
She goes again.
Okay, play that again. Because I think she just broke her fucking tooth out when she did that. She smashed her face into the window. Watch her grab her mouth.
She's white. But if she hits my window, there she goes again.
Oh! Yeah, that hurt.
I don't know, but she's fucking crazy. She just broke her tooth. I don't know, 5-something. She's dead.
Yeah, I mean, something needs to happen. And at the same time, I'm like, do I want to get stabbed by some crazy bitch in the Chipotle parking lot?
Yeah, the Chipotle, it doesn't need this for their business, all right?
First off, my life already sucks because I'm in Montana. Second off, I'm going to get stabbed by some crazy bitch in the Chipotle.
Third off, my choices for dinner were fucking Chipotle and Panda Express.
Right here still. She just broke her tooth, smashed into the window of the car.
I think we might have played this before.
All of a sudden, she's not crazy anymore.
No, she gets even worse. And then
yeah, she's medium. Yeah.
Don't talk to him.
What?
Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him.
She's trying to blame them for her breaking her tooth.
What are you talking about? Are you psycho? We were backing out of the parking.
yes,
We
she says.
never honked.
She's psycho. Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, she's fixing to stab my car window, my car tire. Right now, she's doing it. She just fucking did.
Nah, close the door, Rob. Close the door, Rob.
She just stabbed the fucking car tire right now. Yes. She's got a white shirt. She's crazy, obviously. Nope.
At this point, I've already got the fucking T-ball bat I carry
I don't know what she's on. Some kind
in my
of
car in my hands, and I'm chasing this bitch down.
Crazy as hell. We were backing out. There was plenty of room for us to get out. We ate in the restaurant. That's all it was. Excursion, a tannish gold color. We're right here at the entrance to the thing.
There's a Red Robin there.
Yeah, so tannish.
And this lady's filming.
Mm-hmm. I don't eat a Red Robin because I ain't no fucking commie.
The old Panda Express drive-thru.
Now she's gonna take off.
Give me some of your fucking Chang Chang noodles. And is your chicken real chicken or is it local household fucking strays and shit? Envoy. It's an envoy by the Chipotle.
What's she doing over there?
She's stabbing my truck. I don't know why.
Dude, what the
She
fuck
smashed
kind
her
of
head on the window and
what kind of
I don't know-
Manson
I don't know
family
what they- there
shit
was
is
plenty of
going
room for us
on
to
in this
back up. I don't know
Chipotle
what the
parking
problem
lot,
is.
Montana?
Yep. No, now she's hitting him with her elbow. Is somebody going to come over? If not, I'm going to get out and take care of this.
I'd have done it a long time ago. I'm like, you've been told where this is. Now I'm going to handle it until you get here.
And now she's got a now she's scraping the whole side of the car with the rag, and she's fixing to leave. Okay, I'm gonna have to get off the phone because I got to get her license plate number.
I'll get it. I got it.
Dude, you better.
Yeah,
Dude, that's not a good enough fucking shot of the license plate here, bud. This is why I have a fucking 1080p fucking dash cam, so you can catch shit like this.
She was calling them the N-word and trying to say she was right. That's what I thought she was saying that.
609099B or 8.
That's what she told the cops, I guess.
He decided not to press charges? She knifed
Dude.
up the car?
Maybe if they agreed to pay out of pocket.
She's got issues.
Dude.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing a fucking good old steak burrito from Chipotle won't fix for you, sweetheart.
Dude, look at the crazy going on in this lady's face.
There's actually quite a few more crazies that I sent you, Drew. Let's try and cover one more before the break.
Which one?
Oh God, there's a number of them. I'm worried about the Dr. Phil one
for copyright.
Yeah. Let's see.
We have a crazy lady
with your life.
Oh, anti-mask Karen acts like a 5-year-old and gets arrested. And what was your suggestion?
Crazy lady confronts man for sitting in his car in front of house.
Okay, let's do that one before break, and then we'll do the anti-mask
in my way at my house saying I don't live here. This woman is saying I don't live here.
This is we get the backstory.
This is
I hate
my
when
house.
They do this. They show the fucking highlight, and then they go back to the beginning.
The man was waiting outside his home for his son. When a woman accused
These
him
fucking
of not
style
living.
videos where they just buy the rights to it.
Didn't think. Yeah. Go ahead.
All the police for what? Why would she call the police?
Because he's sitting in his car across, and he said I live there, and she doesn't believe him. So she's gonna go say, do you ask if he lives there?
But what's he even doing that's illegal?
Nothing. She's gonna accuse him of being a drug dealer.
I don't live here. This woman is saying I don't live here. This is my house. You crazy lady. Another white lady pulling some old bull crap. You know what?
Why did you say you don't live here?
Why don't I live here? I don't have to. I'm waiting for my son to come outside. I don't have to do anything you say, lady.
Why do you don't think he lives here?
Good. She already called the police. Another one of those ladies on TV, on the internet. No, come back.
So she called the cops because he was waiting in his car outside of his own house.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you can call that in, say a suspicious vehicle.
Right.
But only if you're a complete dipshit and you're absolutely sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just,
I mean, I'm sorry. Either you're absolutely sure or you're a complete dipshit. Because if it's not really suspicious, I have pulled into a parking lot and just parked there, and never got out of my car just to answer a couple of texts or whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm already real close, or I already had to go somewhere. And I'll freaking hit a parking space. And I've done it in neighborhoods too that weren't my own, where I just stopped. If that's where I'm at and I need to I don't text and drive. I just don't do that shit. I'm not going to be the person that because anytime you're trying to, especially for me, I got big ass fucking hands. So it's difficult enough to fucking be accurate for testing, but or texting, but to try and text while I'm driving and then make sure everything's fucking correct before I fucking send, it's just not worth it for me. I'll pull over for a second, and if I'm on the highway, I just won't look at it until I'm where I need to be, or I have an opportunity. I don't like distracted drivers, and I refuse to fucking be one. But unless you're absolutely sure someone is doing something super sketchy, and even then, dude, I've seen people score pot or whatever in my neighborhood, and I'm not like, I need to call the cops. I'm like, I need to get that guy's number. No, I'm just, it just doesn't bother me to this degree. What would bother me is that ugly ass tree in that yard. I'm like, bitch, I'll cut it down for free.
Yeah,
this is another case.
It would basically if nobody's causing a problem, then what's the problem? Like if somebody, even if it is like a fucking drug house, and somebody just goes in to get drugs or something. I don't know.
But I mean, to be like, you can't sit in your car, and she says, she yells back something here like, you're a drug dealer or whatever. But where would you think this took place in?
Oh, like
I was hoping it takes place in Billings so that we could sick that other lady on it.
Are you talking about like state or?
Yeah, state.
Oh, dude, this could be so many places. I don't.
I promise you, it's the last place you would think of.
So it's not Florida.
It's not Florida. It's not Texas. I'll give you 5 guesses each. Go.
Missouri.
I've watched it already. Nope. You're not getting. I could give you. 10
is it somewhere around there? It's not West Coast.
No, I could give you 25 guesses and you wouldn't get it.
So are we going to find out by the end of the video?
Yeah. Dark matter. You want to try?
Seattle.
Nope.
Oregon.
Closer.
Really? Idaho.
Nope.
It's not Montana.
Nope.
It's Nevada? No,
nope.
It can't be.
I'm thinking somewhere around central continental
Wrong.
US. Maybe central
Wrong. I'll just knock out like fucking 14 states for you. Nope.
There's children out here. What's wrong with you?
California.
I was sitting there minding my business, waiting on a truck to come out, and she says I don't live here. I don't have to do that. I don't have to.
Is this on the continent of Hawaii?
No. But you're a lot closer now.
What?
Yeah, a lot closer.
Is this like Guam or something? Yeah, son of a bitch.
No, it's Alaska, bro.
Oh, I thought you meant
it's Anchorage, Alaska. Well, you're a lot closer because you're off the fucking continuous 98 or 48. Sorry, I just had an Obama moment. 98 states. No, we're talking about the 2 outliers.
Yeah,
I'm a drug dealer. Wow, amazing. You see this stuff on the internet all the time, but you never think it's gonna happen to you at your own house. But there it is. There it is. Wow. That's amazing.
Dude, I don't think I could contain, this is very well, or a very contained response compared to what what would happen if someone fucking gave me shit in front of my own fucking house, accused me of not living at my own house, then called me retarded and all that shit. No. But no, yeah, and had called the cops on me. I'd be following this bitch on the phone with the cops too, and be like, no. Let's have a restraining order or something.
How do people not know their neighbors, who lives in the houses around them?
Yeah,
I know.
They could be new. They could have been only there for a month or whatever. But that's why you don't just assume until you are absolutely sure. You're either absolutely sure or you're a dumbass.
She was so convinced on that, and that's what the problem is. It's like, dude, you don't know that the guy lives there. That the guy is not doing anything like fucking shady, but you're so fucking convinced of it.
Wait,
you're not just going to accuse him of it. You're going to actually call the cops.
Fudge is saying it's staged in his opinion, bro. This one comes off a lot more real. There was no, it wasn't like clearly acted. And as soon as she was put in the wrong, she fucking made her escape. She didn't, and she was yelling shit from her car. this comes off as more real than any samurai jetpack video I've seen lately.
I don't know about that, but I would say that this is at least falls under Poe's law. You know,
This is so possible that it doesn't really make a difference whether it's real or not, because it could totally be. In fact, we'll play videos that are very clearly real when we come back from break, that you would say like, no, dude, that can't be real. People can't be that fucking dumb. But yeah, that's the thing. It's that Poe's law. It's knowing the difference between the people that are having such a hard time telling the difference between people that are fucking faking it because they're so good at faking it could be real. And obviously, like at that point, it's like, is there really a huge difference? And that's
TJ knows an awful lot about people faking it.
Yeah, man. You know how many fucking women's backs I've had to spit on to convince them I had finished?
We're going to break.
All right. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, everybody.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
do it. And mind you, there are still arguments going on as to whether that video is real or not. If that was fake, it was done a lot better than any of the other fake videos we've seen. And now, with a quick reminder that Streamlabs, of course, is still open, and we appreciate everything so far. We can continue with ones that are truly not faked. Like, mind you, the anti-mask Karen acts like a 5-year-old, Drew. That is the perfect example.
Policy. They can ask you to leave.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Is it a law? What's the federal law that prevents me from wearing a face mask?
Federal law that prevents me from
Yeah, dude, if she... All right, so with this video, we're hoping she's drunk. Because if this is her sober, she is a whole new level of fucking stupid. Like slurring her words, making no sense. She's asking for the federal, Drew, the federal law that says that prohibits her from wearing a mask. And she sounds like she's sick, or maybe she just has that nasally talk like dark matter.
Yeah, I think. I think she was maybe gearing up for this. Like she went out oh, they're going to ask me. I might have all my ducks in a row. I'm going to ask them about the federal law. Give it to me.
I want to get the knife lady and the police lady who doesn't want people going in their own homes, and the mask lady into a Thunderdome situation.
Yes,
dude. Yes. Where none of them make it out alive. I would like that.
Law.
Not federal.
Okay,
state
so
law.
you don't know.
State order.
Know the law.
Dude, she sounds so congested.
No. The law. Because I'm going to get your badge number and I'm going to sue you as well.
Okay.
So what is the federal law?
I'm sorry. I think he might be about to answer this.
Ask you to leave for any reason
That prevents me from wearing.
Right. They can ask her to leave.
She says it again. That prevents me from wearing a mask.
So
she doesn't know how to talk.
The person filming this, is this like a cop body cam?
Yeah. This is a body cam.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's talking to a cop.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm curious, because I'm like, if she's talking to somebody from the store, it's like, well, the store can make up that rule anytime.
Well, the cop is going to tell her the same thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's what he did. I'm just saying, like, if she's talking to like the bag boy at the grocery store,
right now she's acting like a fucking 15-year-old, but she's going to quickly digress to about a 5-year-old.
I predict streaming.
I predict I've seen this video and I know it's like unfucking believable how ridiculous people are.
Or physically.
They don't know that.
Okay, so you don't know that. So I am being
a business can refuse your service.
Because why?
For any reason they want. Following the state mandate.
It's not.
Do you have an idea? Yes, it is a fact.
Mandate and a law, two different things.
This is private property.
No. Do they serve the public?
What do you need? Your ID? Yes.
No.
I think it's crazy. A lot of people get that confused.
It's the same people that don't understand that Twitter banning you is not a violation of free speech.
Yeah,
they don't fucking comprehend the shit. It's all the same to them, but they call themselves like constitutionalists. She's pretending to know the law here.
Yeah,
when she is the farthest thing from understanding it ever. Are cops wrong about the law? Sometimes we watch videos where the cops got shit wrong. Absolutely. Does this bitch have a fucking leg to stand on? Fuck no.
DJ, you could tell her all you want, but it just probably wouldn't register.
Boy.
I gave Dark Matter all this time. And he'll just never change.
I'm going to give him some more time.
Mm-hmm.
Time behind bars.
Yeah. Dude.
I was waiting
Put
for
him on.
Yeah.
It's a fucking...
No, I'm not giving you my ID.
Okay, then you gotta come with us. Let's follow.
No, don't.
Yes, we're going to touch you.
Don't touch me. No.
Put your...
You are trying to get free. That is resisting.
Oh, I can't wait to see your ass. Okay. I can't wait to see your ass. Oh. I can't.
All right, so right now we're at like the 7 or 8 year old.
Oh, trust and believe, honey. Oh, no. Because no, because I didn't commit any.
I'm sorry, that's just hilarious. So the people that have no concept of like a privately owned business that is open to the public, like people that just like have trouble with that concept is.
Like if they were truly discriminating against her, if they were like, look, we don't serve fucking brunettes here, I'd be like, yo, that's fucked up. Why are you even open to the public if you're just gonna like discriminate to that degree? But at the same time, like we want to keep our employees safe and other customers safe. It's not like an unreasonable request, you know. And dude, this mask shit ain't going away anytime soon.
No, it's not.
Just get fucking used to it, man.
They've always done it in other countries.
Yeah, in other countries, it's for like out of a like common courtesy for your fellow citizen. Here, it's like, no, fuck everybody. I'm a selfish prick.
And ironically, it's the people that like to call themselves patriots who act that way.
Yeah.
And
what do you, we're a patriot. We'll do anything for our country. What do you need us to do? Just wear a mask. Fuck it, but I won't do that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh,
they can
but
kick you out for
hold on. Do they provide service?
That doesn't matter.
Give me my cell phone.
Miss, stop pulling away from us.
No. Give me my cell phone.
No.
Give me my cell phone.
She's in denial.
Everything's
My
being recorded.
cell phone. No.
she's in about fucking 7 Long Islands deep.
Give me my cell phone.
Dude, she keeps doing that crazy shit with her eyes.
Give me my cell phone.
I'm with Night Me too. Night Me says I still feel bad for being arrested. I don't want you to get arrested for this, but being like you have to leave.
No, being a total fucking cunt that won't fucking listen.
Yeah, you gotta go though. You gotta get the fuck out of here.
And sorry, but like this, I've seen people treated worse for a lot less. Honestly, they're not like roughing her up or anything.
Right.
Behind your back.
Oh God, you're more fun, aren't you, Miss?
I want. Just put your hands behind your back.
Oh, it was.
She got a purse. Let go of your purse.
Oh no, where's my cell phone?
We've got it.
All right, where's my cell phone?
I have your cell phone.
I want my cell phone.
You'll get it when we're done. Thank you.
Give me my cell phone now. My cell phone now.
We're about 6 years old now.
Just say no.
Absolutely, I know.
You're the one in the wrong.
Where's my cell phone? Cell phone.
You can't have this purse on her. She's gonna go in.
Where's my cell phone?
I have your cell phone.
I want it now in
You're not
5
getting it.
persons. Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, dicks.
No, you're the one being bad.
Legit. Oh, illegal search.
I'm not.
Illegal.
You can't have the purse.
Illegal.
Illegal.
I want your purse.
Illegal search.
Miss.
Illegal search.
You can't have your purse on you.
On
you in the back. Yeah, we told you that.
God. Where's my cell phone?
We have it.
I want it now. I want my cell phone now.
5 years
I
old
want my
now.
cell phone now.
I'm putting this in your purse.
I want my cell phone now.
She got this thing wrapped around her.
I want my cell phone.
So you see what I'm saying when I said like,
I want
you
my
hope
cell
she's
phone
drunk because
now.
if this is her sober,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking like an adult like this. If this is them sober, I wonder what's happened.
well, an adult like this, if this is them drunk, you like keep them away from alcohol forever and ever because this is unbearable.
But I've known people like this when they get into like this study's not that old, but people that like have been on prescription drugs for a long time, certain like psych meds or whatever, like they'll get. I've seen that like really fuck people up. I mean like straight laced people that just had like injuries. And like people like some of like the older people from church when I was younger, watching them just get absolutely fucking gone off of prescription drugs. Like never used illegal narcotics or whatever. But they'll just...
you didn't happen to write down the names of those drugs, did you?
No, but I mean, gone to the point of like, sweet little old lady now is like, the FBI's on our roof. Like we got
bro. I need the names of those drugs, Drew.
Well, I could help you, TJ. Like if, for instance, I get like this lady after I'm about 2.5 root beers in.
I thought he was going to say beers. Red Apple Ales, this is dark matter, like, what do you think, half through the first?
Oh, dude, like like halfway through a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Three Red Apple Ales and dark matter is screaming about illegal searching his purse.
He's swinging on cops and, yeah.
You gonna fight with me? The federal law.
Dark matter handcuffed to the back of a cop car. Show me the federal law.
Look, listen to me. Where's my cell phone?
The repercussions are gonna be concussions.
I'm gonna sue your ass. You are so fucked.
You are so in trouble.
I'm not. Trust me. Here, go
You are
ahead.
so in trouble.
I'm not. You are.
Oh no.
Don't fight with us. I'm gonna take your purse.
I wasn't fighting at you at all.
Yeah, the whole place seen it.
Oh, dude. You are so in trouble.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh,
Okay.
you're not?
No. Okay.
I want my cell phone now.
So this is almost like the sovereign citizen who's like what would you say, less entertaining? Like at least like this person doesn't think they're outside the law. This person just thinks I got the law right. Like the law's on my side here.
You can't show me the federal law, Joe.
Mandate is free
not a law. And look, do they serve the public? Okay.
Don't put your. There you go. Thank you.
What are you taking my cell phone for?
I'm gonna put it in your purse.
All right, then give me my purse.
No, your purse is sitting up with us. Put your hands behind your back.
All right.
Hand back.
Oh
Thank you.
my God.
There you go.
You guys are in so much
Can you
trouble.
watch it? See, look at put your cell phone in.
You're so in trouble.
No, we're not.
Oh, that's not mine.
Oh,
That's
you're right.
not
That
mine.
one's mine.
Oh, hell
Yours
no.
is there. See, I had mine in my pocket too.
I want to see it.
Okay.
I want to see it.
No problem. That's it.
You go through my cell phone, you're in.
You're a click. Yeah. Fucking
Jesus
fantastic.
Christ.
And I've been about as patient with you as I'm willing to be, you fucking nutball.
Philly says the video just showed Cleveland.
It did happen in Cleveland. Cleveland PD or whatever.
We have any Ohio folk here?
My name is Cleveland Brown.
She's gonna have a rude
And I am
awakening
here to say
when those cops don't get in any trouble.
Oh, new town with my new family.
Those cops probably could have shot her and not gotten into trouble.
I have a mustache face.
So we did
now.
We did somebody give that bitch a Snickers, right?
Yes, that was crazy looking bitch stabbing
at the Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle. She's stabbing my truck with a knife.
How about woman refuses to leave restaurant over a bill dispute?
This one is fucking fantastic.
Another Thunderdome contestant?
Dude, the Thunderdome is going to be jam-packed with these bitches. Dude, it's Karen versus Karen versus Karen.
What did I tell you last episode when we watched the lady that harassed the dude for the mask in like the 7-Eleven? We're calling for a total and complete shutdown of white women.
Dude, this one is fantastic. So they're trying to kick
so let's just make a.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What is this? No.
Oh, this is the one that it's Ella. Oh, none of this is right.
No, that's not right at all.
You would know. You sent it. Okay,
I sent it. Hold on. I can.
Did it download the wrong one?
Thought maybe she runs onto the set or something.
TJ's face like totally threw me for a loop.
What? Because I know how this one starts, and it's not that. Hold on. This is like the very last one I freaking saved. Here we go. Okay. Gonna pause. This makes you. This is the kind of shit that makes you want to question, like, do I want to be with this person long term after something like this? All right. So I'm sending it to you here on Zoom. I grabbed the link right from the URL. I can't imagine why it would be wrong. And by the way, if your Super Bowl pick wasn't fucking the Tampa Bay Bucks, you done fucked it up. First time in history that the fucking a team was playing at their home stadium for the Super Bowl, and they fucking whooped some ass. I should have put money on that. Talking about Bitcoin, I'm talking about fucking buck coin.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the COVID spike too.
It wasn't they actually did a really good job clearing out the stadium for that. They only allowed like a tiny fraction, and they gave away 2,500 tickets to fucking like first responders and shit.
Yeah, but did you see the crowds outside?
No.
Just
is that the one where like the mayor was talking about how we're going to be watching video and where there's going to be repercussions for people, and it turns out the mayor was there without a mask?
No, but that's
like
that sounds like Orange County.
Dude, that's every one of these fucking places. Every one of these places, like the people that are like the loudest about the, oh, well, we can't be, like, we're going to shut down the diners. Then it's like they're private dining.
It's because they get tested constantly, and if they do get sick, they get top-notch care.
No,
they don't give a fuck about.
Well, it's probably just because they don't give a fuck. Because who's going to get onto them? Who's going to get onto Gavin Newsom?
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same as don't give a fuck. Like it's the Republicans in the Senate that don't give a fuck whether you get a $1,400 extra stimulus check. They're not going to get any fucking thing out of that. So that they don't give a fuck. It's they're like, why don't we just like lower it and make it as small as possible?
Yeah, but I'm saying like, all right, like you have like you had Gavin Newsom do it. Then you had Andrew Cuomo saying like, don't be a turkey for Thanksgiving. Tell your 80-something-year-old mother that you love her so much you're not going to see her. Then he invites his 89-year-old mother over for Thanksgiving. Like
again, they get tested nonstop. That
it doesn't matter.
And it's what's worse about it is like a politician. Maybe that's one thing. It's fucked up, but it's one thing. But they're doing it for like baseball players and shit, and the staff for baseball players, so that they can fucking keep playing a game. And they have like a whole bunch of shit shut down so they can keep them in the bubble and all this so they can keep playing a game. I mean, if they're that's a shitload of testing, but they have money so they can have all the testing they want. For the rest of us plebs, we got to fucking sit in line for 6 hours or go pay for it. It's really and when I say pay for it, it's not fucking like cheap. To go get it. And a test is only good for like the moment you fucking, and that's if you get quick results. The test may no longer be good if it takes days to get your results. It's like a complete fucking clusterfuck of dealing with this shit in the first place.
Yeah,
but yeah, are there a bunch of hypocrites? Absolutely. Are they still better than Trump, who pretended like masks were a fucking bad thing? At least they can be hypocrites and not just complete idiots.
Well,
I guess there's a difference.
At least Trump got lambasted for it. Those people don't
they deserve to be. They deserve to be. But like Trump was a complete moron about it and has literally enticed the people that we see now that don't want to wear a mask. He gave them like the courage to like fight against fucking wearing a stupid mask for a little bit while you fucking shop.
Yeah, see, I don't
Nobody wants to, man.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't even understand how they have that to latch onto for Trump because Trump wore a mask.
After fucking like a year of this shit, he fucking finally put a mask on.
No, he was wearing them at like certain little like ops and stuff like that, like wearing a mask.
No, and not only that, he had fucking like speaking engagements or whatever with thousands of fucking people or hundreds of people, and none of them or hardly any of them would wear masks. He didn't fucking enforce any of that shit. They didn't care. They were trying to make it look not serious, and it looks too serious if you fucking wear a mask. So you don't wear a mask to downplay it. That's this fucking game.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. But I'm saying like there's that, and then there's like the mayor of fucking Chicago that like shuts down like businesses and shit like that. Then goes out and gets her fucking hair done And when they ask her, like, well, why did you go out and get your hair done? She's like, well, I'm a public official. I have to look good.
Okay. You're not, if you're not understanding me, if you think that person shouldn't also be called out. Fuck that person as well.
Yeah,
but they're doing it as a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Not as a as a political strategy. Their strategy, like, nobody wants to shut down. Nobody wants to fucking wear the masks. This is shit that had to happen, and nobody wanted to be behind on it. But we dealt with a dude that was like, it'll just magically disappear. Literally said, one day it will magically go away. We don't need a vaccine. All this shit, like, that's a whole new level of irresponsibility. At least you're giving good advice and not taking your own advice for these other people. Like, but to not give good advice and then not take, and then you take your bad advice, like, that's a whole new level of fuck that. And a ton of people treat Trump, or still treat Trump to this fucking day, like as if he's like some messiah, or they're cultish. Yeah, and they will follow that motherfucker when he says you don't need a mask, or I don't need to wear a mask, or whatever. Like, and then when he catches the shit, he gets fucking top-notch treatment with 12 doctors giving him 24-hour round the clock fucking care. Right. And he gets the newest fucking treatments and is babied. Of course, it's not that bad if you get that treatment. But if you're fighting for a fucking hospital bed in your area because they're all filled up, it's a little different for you.
Yeah.
So
well,
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad for a lot of people, but it is bad for a lot of people, right?
Yeah. What's the current death toll? You can look that up real quick. It's got to be nearing 500,000.
Yeah, it's a lot, and there's also a lot of shit into how they calculate the deaths. It's bad. I understand that. I'm with you on that. I get that.
It's still a flu death if you had a fucking breathing problem before you caught the flu. The flu was what made it worse. People seem to refuse. Have there been some bullshit cases? Sure. Is it a large enough? It's like voter fraud. Has there been some voter fraud? Sure. It's in tiny numbers that do not reflect like a larger scheme going on. They've already fucking done everything they can to eliminate the absolute fuck out of it. All right, it's for nearly 480,000. So that's a lot of American deaths.
Yeah.
And that should be taken somewhat fucking seriously. And if you call yourself a patriot, but you won't fucking do the slightest thing to inconvenience yourself, you're not a patriot. You're a selfish douchebag that uses freedom as an excuse to be an asshole. As far as I'm concerned, you're not a fucking patriot.
Yeah, I don't really know how we got into this. I don't even know where we're disagreeing.
Well, no, we're not disagreeing on anything. We all agree on this because we're all not, we're considerate of other people. We're not selfish, complete pricks. We do care about ourselves, but I care about my fucking fellow man, my neighbor. If I saw someone breaking into my neighbor's car, I wouldn't be like, not my problem. You know what I mean? It is my problem because I could be next. And if it's not my problem because someone else's fucking granddad dies or whatever, it could very well become my problem. And then if everyone else says not my problem, I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with us? You know, until it happens to you. Maybe I'm just empathetic enough to fucking deal with it before I actually deal with it. Put myself in someone else's shoes, and it's really not that difficult to know how it would feel to be like blown off and treated like, and that's probably why Trump lost the election. Joe Biden is not a strong candidate, but at least he fucking takes that shit seriously enough. And you deal with enough people that have been affected by it, you know, even if your loved one didn't die, but you couldn't see them for fucking like 8 weeks while they were in the hospital trying to fight this shit. You didn't know if they were going to die, yada, yada. That's enough to be like, man, this is serious. And the fucking douchebag is not taking it seriously. I can't vote for him. Like, I think that's probably what cost, Trump the election, is not taking it seriously enough. Now, do you need to be a complete fucking maniac? And like, dude, do I think people are going to double mask? Am I in favor of shutting shit down all the time? Fuck no. You just got to fucking be careful. You make testing available. You fucking wear a mask even if it's fucking inconvenient. And this is what it takes to stay open. And if you don't have that, then that's why you get to close shit. The reason we closed down is because Trump blew it off. He didn't take it seriously in the beginning, and it got so bad that they had no choice but to shut shit down.
Do you think, like, legitimately though, do you think that's why? Do you think if anybody else had been president that we wouldn't have had the shutdowns? We wouldn't have had.
He literally threw out a pandemic playbook. Yeah. Threw it out because Obama had fucking been in charge of it.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Considering that this is a global thing. This is not an America.
Absolutely, thing. But look at how other countries have dealt with it.
Yeah,
it's on a much more fucking efficient and competent level. Sure, but we are like the leader in the first world, the leader of the world, first world country, and we are fucking getting demolished by the shit. Demolished by it. The vaccine rollout in itself has been a fucking complete disaster. It's on every level bad.
Yeah, but
we don't. Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, I saw an article about Biden talking about how he didn't realize how bad Trump's response really was, until he was able to get in there and look into it. I mean, it was just, he had no idea what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, but to be fair,
he didn't care.
To be fair, that sounds like something you would expect Biden to say the same way you would expect Trump to say it about Obama, though, right?
Yeah, but
I believe him though. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I do.
When Trump says it's to cover his own ass.
Okay,
fuck Biden. All right, just to again be clear, but at least Obama was like, look, we literally had a speech where he's talking about we're overdue for one of these things. We have to have some kind of plan, and all of that got tossed out, and instead it was like it's only 8 cases. It'll be 0. And shit like dumb talk. One day it'll disappear. Fucking, it's not that big of a deal. They'll stop talking about it after the election. But the man just said one thing after another that was completely false.
So that could be a Trump thing. But the thing is, like, if you're talking about even like like Fauci or whatever, a lot of the shit Fauci was saying at the time like mirrored Trump. In fact, they even asked Fauci about like how it was handled, and a lot of it that I had heard was Fauci saying like actually he handled it the way that we recommended. Because Fauci was saying no mask. Fauci was saying there was nothing to worry about with the coronavirus. They were saying all that shit in the early days. Then the shit at the end. That's what I'm saying is like, would it have made a difference? I understand Trump is not a competent dude.
Okay. When you say Trump is not competent, it doesn't take it into full scale here. We have a man that literally said the reason you see so many cases is because we do so much testing. Like, that is not someone that understands how viruses and the spread of viruses work. The virus doesn't stop spreading because you don't test. And if you're doing more testing and finding more cases, it's a good sign that it's spreading even more rapidly to the untested fucking masses. That is not something that requires a deep intellect to wrap your fucking mind around.
Right,
but Trump repeatedly said the only reason we see so many cases is because we do so much testing. Now, do you think Biden or Obama would ever say something so fucking insipidly stupid?
I wouldn't care. I don't care what they're saying. I'm saying the result. What is the result going to be? The
result is you have a fucking like a huge chunk of the voting population that eats every bit of that dumb fuckery with a spoon.
Yeah,
and then we get to deal with them. They don't want to take the vaccine.
Dude,
they don't want to fucking it's hindered. They don't want to wear a mask. Complete fucking hindrance from fucking ignorance.
Bro, a larger chunk of the voting population voted for Biden.
Not by enough. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is a 40% idiocy rate. And there's a large chunk of idiots that voted for Biden too. But like, of the people that voted for Trump, there are if you're in the category of the man is a complete idiot, but I really don't want a Democrat in office, I respect that a fuck of a lot more than Trump knows everything.
Well, of course.
And that is the man that will solve all of our problems, because anyone that thinks of that of any politician is an idiot, but of Trump especially. The man couldn't fucking do anything, like almost anything to a competent degree. And it was super embarrassing to have him representing
this like country. All that I don't even care about. I'm just saying, like, would the results have been like a complete like 180 different or anything like that if it had been Obama or if it had been Biden?
No, there was no stopping it from making it to America.
Yeah, and it was going to spread. Like I'm saying,
but you don't fucking downplay it and blow it off. Even a warning of, look, this virus is coming. We're trying to get prepared for it right now. You need to prepare yourselves. Don't alarm yourselves, but prepare for this thing to spread and make like even that level is like steps above what Trump did. Trump completely said nobody should be worrying about this. It's a Democrat fucking hoax that and it's just one fucking bunch of bullshit after another. He did. And I don't care if Fauci agree with him. Then fuck Fauci.
Yeah,
he was wrong too.
But here's what I'm saying. That's not what everybody is saying. That is not what everybody's saying. Everybody's not saying fuck Fauci. They're all saying Fauci's the dude. We need to keep Fauci on. And we need to hang on to like what Fauci says because that's
Fauci has been around for like president after president after president, and he doesn't like keep his job by but I mean look like the Fauci facepalm. Remember that? When Trump is saying like the deep state bullshit and Fauci's like fuck me, like you could tell he's not just but he's limited in what he can say also. The Trump fucking administration put a muzzle on Fauci multiple times.
Okay, so
wouldn't let him do fucking press releases and shit like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So
I
mean, like at this, I give him that level of like I get that's what went on. They fucking the transparency of their fucking administration is a joke. A joke.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So what does that tell me about hanging on to the guy's word? Like the dude said, don't wear masks. The dude said, "Don't hog up the M95s because they don't do anything."
They'll tell you that they.
He said the average American doesn't even know how to use the mask properly. He said that there's nothing to worry about in America with the coronavirus.
They'll tell you that they were trying not to get the masks all fucking bought and hoarded up. At
But they were telling you that
they were
they
trying to
don't
stockpile
work.
them. I remember when they said the masks don't work. The first thing I thought of was like they wear them at hospitals. They literally wear them at hospitals because they fucking work to some degree. That there's not. They don't just wear them for shits and giggles. That's like saying gloves don't work when you're touching dirty shit. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they fucking do. I mean, it depends on the kind of glove. If I wear fucking, gardening gloves to fucking handle raw chicken, that's not going to be nearly as fucking efficient as wearing like surgical gloves or something. But yeah, they obviously work. Just like the virus obviously wasn't going to just go away. And it's not just going to magically disappear. And it's a bunch of obvious shit. Obvious. You don't need to be fucking very smart to get it. But there are so many fucking idiots out there that it makes it super difficult. And that's a problem. When you're like, oh, well, more people voted for Biden. Dude, what was it, 7 or 8 million out of a country of over 300 million? That's a pretty slim margin of the voting fucking population.
I'm
really,
just saying, if you talk about idiots voting for idiots, I'm just like, well, dude, you have the largest voter turnout in the world was for Joe Biden. The largest voter
only I think to combat keep Donald Trump from getting a second fucking term. Sure. Just like a huge turnout, like Trump had the upset over Hillary because people were willing to vote to keep Hillary out of the presidency.
Right.
And it's the same. It's fucking ironic that they played the flip role. Everyone wanted to keep Hillary out until they got a taste of Trump, and then enough people are like, no, let's keep him out.
Right.
That's not much better. And you know what? I'll go back to the fucking stupid old white man, and that'll be good enough because at least it's not fucking Trump.
I mean, and like eventually, I agree with a lot of the stuff that you're even saying about Trump. I'm just like eventually. Because we're going to have, I'm imagining we're going to have 4 years of Biden. I'm sure eventually we can get into some of the shit that's going on in the Biden administration.
Oh, I'm already terribly, like, I told you I'd be bitching about Biden in no time. And I'm not playing about that. He's already made a ton of this whole unity thing is a bunch of bullshit.
The what?
I think it's he's got like this unity platform. Where he wants to he's like, oh, I'm gonna be your president whether you voted for me. Yeah, sure. You're gonna be the president whether you voted for without the fucking I'm trying to fucking stroke your cock. Please just ride with me on this. Like the country is extremely divided. Trump played to it. You placate to it. You're not on the same level of getting people to you know, when the conservative or Republicans can fucking turn Trump into like a cultish leader, and the Democrats, the best they can do is Joe fucking Biden, who people can begrudgingly vote for. You can see why people are so fervently support the right and haphazardly support like the left, and the left is like herding cats. Because it's just a bunch of people that don't fall into like the fucking groupthink of the right. The Republicans have their shit together. Like Democrats just fucking suck.
The Chad wants video. We're gonna give the Chad video.
Give it to him. This is fantastic. This is a great video.
Pay my bill. You talk to me. I pay my bill. Pay my bill. This is know how to
You want me to cut it in triangles? Okay, hold on.
Settle my tab out now. Settle my tab out.
You want me to cut it in triangles?
We got a Karen.
Don't try to pass that food on to me again. Ever. Settle my tab out for that horrible food that you just tried to serve me.
My gosh.
Settle my tab out. I will not leave. I will not leave.
Yeah, put your mask on, Karen.
MSNBC is on the TV, and this woman looks like Rachel Maddow. What are the odds?
No, I don't think so. No, you don't dismiss me. I don't think so. No.
It's just where some of the cheese got burnt. Do you want me to cut those in triangles? Like a pizza? Just like this?
Just go and stop teaching my children words, please. I have children right here. Yeah. Right here, Karen. Get out.
You don't get to call someone else Karen after you bitched about like, oh, don't teach my kids words. You're a fucking Karen too.
How embarrassing.
Don't ask him. Pay my bill. You talk to me. I pay my bill. Pay my bill.
This is how you should never act, guys, okay?
Pay my bill.
I'll pay your bill if you leave.
Yes.
Is this okay? I'm assuming this is like the husband that's in front of her.
Yeah, he's trying to talk some sense into her.
Yeah,
they're at the local Chipotle.
Yeah, the local Chipotle.
Their daughter's out there stabbing up a fucking Ford.
Good Lord.
What a mess.
Yeah, it gets better. It keeps going.
I'll pay your bill if you.
Fucking little kid repeating that shit.
Little kid willing to give up his allowance.
I'll pay my bill. I'll break my piggy bank if you take your stupid cunt ass out the door.
Go on, Karen. Go on, Karen.
So she said something to the girl, and that's I guess this guy's daughter, and he's not.
Oh my!
Did she smack him?
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
She hit him?
Yeah, dude, go back a little bit.
Fuck, I missed that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's assault. It's on video.
And the kid's like, and that's a pepper. Waka waka waka.
Yeah, this husband of hers just has completely lost the plot here, dude. You're not talking her out of this. I wonder. This is probably one of these situations. It just looks like it, where this dude gets deboed in his own house by this lady, like crazy.
This video is making me feel very lucky to have Mrs. DM.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
That's assault.
I didn't even touch you.
It's on video.
Attacking him balls too.
Video, lady.
That's a hate crime.
Stop! You're gonna make me like.
No, it's like the opposite of a hate crime. It's a lesser than normal crime.
It's a civic duty.
Yeah, exactly.
What is she gonna get a reward or something?
Like, Your Honor, sure, it was third-degree assault, but it was on a bald person. The Honor's like, all right, we're gonna reduce your sentence. We're gonna time served, sir. He hasn't spent any time. Exactly.
The balls are second-class citizens.
Mm-hmm. Hair. Clink, clink, clink.
It's a very progressive restaurant. He's not sitting in the bald section.
That's right. I have it on video.
He just tried to get in my face. Show a little respect. Show a little respect.
Get out, Karen. Go, Karen.
You just tried to flinch on me. Show me some respect. You're talking.
Oh my God, leave.
She's still recording you. You're making a bigger scene. You could have literally said, please let me pay my bill. And if they didn't want you to, then you leave. That's when you know they're bad, is when you don't even want to take their payment after they request it.
Why is it that the ones who demand respect are the last ones to give it?
I've noticed that a lot with positions of authority, especially. Demand that unearned respect, but won't show you any. Assume the worst about you in every way and expect you to, expect the best out of them.
Okay.
What's next?
What do we want to do for our last nerve here?
Bro, I got some the space is fake one is kind of a long one, so we probably don't want to start. Yeah, we don't want to probably cover that. One is one of my favorites, though.
God, I would love to take them up in like a SpaceX capsule and just boot them out. And how real is it?
The thumbnail for this video is somebody like working on a satellite in outer space.
Yeah, and but they claim it's not outer space because it's. It's like a almost 6-minute video.
It's over six and a half.
Yeah, so we can, and it will require a ton of talking about. So we can save that for next week, or possibly the patron show. We'll see how it goes, but we'll probably end up covering that one next week. It's fantastic, but in the meantime, we can cover pretty much whatever you want.
I have a couple up here from Facebook. Woman refuses to get off man's car. And
that one's pretty quick.
I have another one I couldn't download, but I have the video up.
Car thief is used to automatics?
No, I actually downloaded that one.
Well, why don't you play the woman refuses to get off man's car, because it's pretty quick, and then we can finish it with the thief that's used to automatics.
No, the woman refuses to get off man's car is over 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably spliced with another video. What we need to watch is just in the beginning.
What is with this Karenpocalypse episode?
Dude.
Karenpocalypse.
That's actually going to make the title, and I'm going to spell it
Karenpocalypse. Karenpocalypse.
Want to do that?
I can't.
It's Karenpocalypse.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. I was making fun of you.
This is Europe.
I think it's Australia. No, Namibia.
Same thing.
Namibia?
So still, I'm willing to give you my details.
So I guess he rear-ended her, and she thought he was going to run, but he was just trying to pull over.
I asked you 3 times to get off. You don't want to do that? You're leaving your vehicle in the road. You're blocking everyone's. All these people standing here are wondering what's going on, where this can be resolved quickly.
This reminds me of when my dad got me to stop crying when I was a little kid. We were at a restaurant, and I was just nonstop crying, and nothing anyone could say could get me to stop crying. And then my dad just said, look around you right now. Look at all the people. And I looked, and they were all staring at me, and I never fucking cried in public again.
Because I can't.
To
I'll have a
this
panic
day, he
attack,
only
I'll
cries when he
freak out.
masturbates.
Attack. I know what I want. I'm here at the end with the understanding no one's in the store. You can either accommodate me by giving me an hour at the end of every day, an hour at the beginning of the day. I'm here to buy some
Dude,
things.
is this the same?
I don't want to call 911 on you, but I will.
What?
I'm about to because I'm here.
If
before
you're
you close.
committed to that, if you don't want to wear a mask, then fine.
So, would you like me to call 911?
I really would not like you to. I would like you to.
I would like to not also. So
Can I
there is
get-
no one in the store. There is no one in the store.
There's me in the store.
There's you. So you stand 7,000 feet away from me.
Ma'am, I'm just trying to do my
I'm
job.
Here, and I'm trying to make sure that I have rights. So you're going to hear that they're actually going. You'll make sure to hear that in the end. You're the one who will be cited, not me.
Okay, fine.
So, yep, I'll just stand right
Okay,
here. I'm
fine.
here.
Bye.
I've driven 20 minutes out. I'll drive 20 minutes back, just for my babies who are hungry. Yeah, as per the 1964 Civil Rights Act, I can
That's how you, dude. If you're a 911 operator and somebody, you're like 911, what's your emergency? And they speak to you, and the first things out of their mouth are, as per the 1964 Civil Rights Act. You're like, oh fuck.
and I am being discriminated against right now at a store. So, yes, that I am not being allowed into the store because I'm being discriminated against.
Because you would not like to wear a mask.
It's called Bones and Scones, and I'm being discriminated against because I'm being told I need to wear a mask, even though I have a religious exemption right and a God-given right to be able to breathe O2.
I thought it was a
CO2.
medical exemption.
Yes, medical exemption too. It's all under the same topic. I'm just here to buy a couple of items. So I don't know if this is going to turn into a whole long thing when I'm just here for a couple of items.
If you need them so badly, why not just put on a mask? It's so
because
easy.
I won't wear a mask.
Okay, that's your decision.
Okay, yes. They close in 4 minutes. I drove all the way out here to purchase a couple of items. So what exactly?
Dude, she showed up to Bones and Scones right before they closed, and she doesn't want to wear a mask to grab her 2 quick items.
He's not the owner.
Okay, well, they still have a right to refuse service if he's an employee there. And I am going to send an officer out to you. They can talk to you once they arrive. I have no control over if they close the store in the meantime. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, so then you could just let the officer know that I'm leaving. So,
Officer, could you ask her to step away from the door? She's
Bearpaw?
making me feel
Could you
kind
just
of
tell me
unsafe
your
with
last
her.
name again? Bearpaw?
Yeah.
Okay, Aiden Bearpaw. Thank you so much.
Yeah, take care. God bless you. Yeah, you're such a wonderful human being.
You are too.
Good lord.
Christ almighty.
People are so fucking entitled.
They're terrible. All right, we got to finish it on the fucking car thief, man. We got to do it. I said it would happen. It's going to happen.
Being discriminated against.
This is fucking fantastic. They're gonna steal a car. They don't want that fucking shitty hatchback. They want this. They want this SUV right here. Get out. Put it in park. Get out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. I'm taking your car. The getaway car is like, all right, you got this, bro. Backs it up a little bit. Backs it up a little further.
Christ.
Hey, how do you work the transmission? Can you real quick help me steal your car? Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I'll try it again. Okay. Nope. By the way, this is obviously the lift reverse where you have it in first gear, but it lifts up a little bit and it stays. That's the same. So first and reverse are the same, depending on whether you lift up the fucking shifter.
That's how. That's how it is in Lotus.
Yeah, seriously, can you tell me how to? Because I thought it was automatic, bro. Can you help me push it if I put it in neutral? How do you put this in neutral? Dude.
So embarrassing. Now you got to steal somebody else's car. And
No.
they are gonna have a stick shift.
He's still trying. Like he's like, you know what? All right, the cops are here.
Oh my god, what a dumb fuck.
And literally stayed there until the cops showed up.
Oh, the cops aren't. Oh, there they are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
They're making sure the rest of the vehicle is empty.
I knew as soon as I saw him, he looked kind of shifty.
It's nice to get some closure in these videos.
Yeah. Is the bad jokes just come automatically? Dark matter.
No.
Or they just come in the
neutral
clutch?
on him. I'm neutral.
Yeah. Jesus. Well, you need to shift gears because
you're grinding mine. I'll tell you that.
Hey, grinding my gears here. All right. This is always a ton of fun. A big thank you and salute to everybody out there. If you made it this far, give us a big fat thumbs up and show us that you watched the entire thing. Dark Matter, thank you for joining us. Drew, excellent show as usual. A big support to all of our, a big thank you to all of our supporters and especially those given the Streamlabs lately. That means a lot to us. So thank you guys very much, and we will see you lovely motherfuckers next Tuesday.
Good night.
Later, guys.
Bye-bye. We love you. God loves you. He really does. Bye-bye for today. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye for today.
Bye-bye. We love you.